Yo, what's up, everybody? Everybody, what's happening? What's happening? What it do? What it do? What the deal is, man? I hope everybody, man, salute. Man, y'all already know how I tell y'all, man. Every day above the dirt is a blessing, no matter what. Stop all that stress. Y'all already know what I tell y'all. So, man, live your life, do your life, man, because those that mind don't matter. Those that matter don't mind, man. Salute everybody. Y'all already know it's your boy Coach tapping in. Say, man, oh, God. Hey man, today has been a beautiful day, y'all. Beautiful day. I hope everybody, man, that come in the chat and tap in, man. Salute, man. You already know what it is, bro. Say, hey, bro, what's happening with it? What up, bro? Say, fellas, roll down time. Y'all already know what it is, man. But look, I hope everybody day has been great, man. I hope everybody day is what you wanted it to do. See what I'm saying, man? And if you have some negative energy, some negative bull bitch BS around you, man, you can just move it to the side and keep on moving, man. But look, y'all. Today has been a great day when it comes to football, man. Every day, like I tell you a lot of time, man, every Saturday, man, I be hyped up, bro. I don't care who playing, man. I just love college football. College football is like one of the best things on this earth to me. I'm just being honest, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, man. And like I said, I don't be caring sometimes, man. I can sit here and watch a JUCO game, a D2 game, man, a D1 game. I can watch anybody, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Especially my road tide. I'm going to watch them, but today I had a little trouble watching them because I only watched really one half. I missed the whole second half today, y'all. But I did saw something that kind of just, buddy, buddy. Bryce hurt. Bryce hurt. But I'm gonna get to that in a little while, y'all. But man, we're gonna just cover the top 25 action today. We're just gonna, what I'm saying, cover like top 25 action. Man, y'all know the YouTube lingo, so I ain't gonna tell y'all that all day long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear that crap all day long. But say, like I say, man, in the early window today, man, we had a Michigan man beating Iowa 27 of 55 yards passing in one T. Mr. Crum had 29 attempts for 133 yards. Y'all. I'm talking about toting that rock. One thing Michigan gonna do, Michigan gonna tote that rock and play some defense. Man, against this type of caliber defense that Iowa has, y'all, man, that was a good win for me. Credit where credit is due. Impressive win. I can't even lie. Say on to the next one today in top 25 action early today. Boy, Oklahoma, the number 18 talking about, boy, they got beat up on so bad at TCU. Boy, shout out to TCU for handling Oklahoma. I'm talking about putting their feet in them with 55 of 24 today. Man, Dylan Gabriel, man, the transfer from Central Florida, he had a rough day. Plus, he was knocked out the kid Barnes, man, went for 100 yards. And they had 1% for TCU, and they were dominating them people from every aspect of the game. I'm talking about like real deal. But today, early top 25 action was Minnesota and Purdue. And Purdue, with the upset victory over 21 ranked Minnesota, 20-10, man, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I looked a little bit at that game, man, but it was so slow and rugged. I was like, no. I'm gonna keep flipping. I'm gonna just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it really wasn't the separation Saturday because it's a lot of teams after them 4 or 5 games. That's when you start playing real teams. Them first couple games, a lot of teams play cupcakes. And a lot of people playing the games. You got your freshmen and all that stuff. Everybody playing the first couple games. But now you're starting to get into the beginning of your conference play, and now teams are starting to get exposed. Oklahoma so far. Minnesota today, you know what I'm saying? They were undefeated, y'all. Minnesota came into the game 4-0. Took a L to Purdue, and Purdue's record now is 3-2, excuse me. But like I say, overrated Minnesota. Also, man, early action, man, you had number 25, Kansas State, taking care of business over Texas Tech, 37-28. Yes, very good game, very good game. And, I'm going to tell you like this. This next game that I'm going to mention today, y'all, This game is one of them games you see like, bro, they be talking about this dude here, him supposed to go on the top. What? Him? Say, man, no disrespect. No disrespect. And I'm not going to disown no kid and talk trash about now child, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But this guy dang on Will Levis, dude, for Kentucky, man, him a projected top today they were talking about he might be the top pick overall. So that's how high they on this kid. Man, listen, bro. For the past couple of weeks, I've been watching this kid, and Kentucky has been very overrated. They play great defense, and they have a great running game. But if you have a quarterback that's supposed to be, aka, you know what I'm saying, known and allegedly and talked about, and, you know what I'm saying, mock draft this and that, this, and that, he's supposed to go in at least top the minimum they've been saying top 15 pick, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly they've been saying, hey, he might goddamn gonna beat CJ Stroud and Bryce Young compete for the #1 pick overall. That's how high they is on this kid. They talk about, oh, he can make every throw in the book. He has a good knowledge of football. He has a high IQ, blah, 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 blah. Win a game. You can have all the tools in the world. Win a game. That's all I'm saying. Win a game. And today, man, he went for 220 yards and two TDs. True enough, but and they gonna say, oh, he ain't got no weapons. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. When you have a stout defense and a great running game, man, you supposed to put up stats, especially if you a goddamn projected top 20 pick in this coming up draft. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, number 7, another upset today. It's been 3 upsets today so far. Number 7 took an L to number 14, Ole Miss. The Ole Miss Rebels and Lane Kiffin. I keep telling everybody, man, hey, man, when Nick retired, man, I would love for them to go get Lane. I hope Lane just sit back and chill and stay at Ole Miss until Nick retire, and then he bring his tail and bring his talents on over to Tuscaloosa. But anyway, like I was saying, man, Lane is one of them coaches you cannot count out. You can't count out. And it's just certain teams he just gonna do. And today, man, their defense played a stout game, and they running back. They have, and it's stat wise. You know, you can go off with however you feel, but I'm just going off stats right now. They have the number 3 ranked running game in the nation, y'all. When I say in the nation, I'm talking about everybody. Everybody. Only teams that's beating them in rushing yards per game and everything like that is the service academy schools, Army and Air Force. They have more rushing yards per game than Ole Miss. Ole Miss is leading the SEC in rushing because they have 2 dogs. They got a freshman young boy back there, man, that's running for 100 yards a game. Plus, they got the TCU transfer that came over, and he's running it for 100 yards a game. So that's all I'm saying. They are some dogs when they come on that running game. And then they starting to step up on the defense. Now, you know, the quarterback, Jackson Dart, he's a little suspect. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's going to be up to the challenge when the meat of the schedule get in, but we'll see. Moving right along, man, we have number 12 ranked Utah taking care of business, man, 42-16 over Oregon State. Ah, enough said. Utah is starting to bounce back after that embarrassment of the first game. All I'm just saying, man. Now early action. Early action. We had Penn State taking care of business, 17-7 over Northwestern. Great defensive battle. And you know we're heading with. I see you out there, man. Moving right along, we had number 9, Oklahoma State, taking care of business over number 16, Frank Baylor, 36-25 today. Hey, man, these Texas teams, hey, these Texas teams, I'm just saying, these Texas teams, Texas Tech them took a L, Baylor's taking the L's. I'm just saying. Man, our defense is undisciplined. Yes, I'm for Bama. I'm finna get to us in just a second, big dog. You already know. I'm holding that off for just 1 second. Excuse me. Also, man, today in top 25 action, man, we had number 3, Ohio State with the 49 thumping over Rutgers, man, 49-10. But look, man, this game right here had a little confrontation between the coaches. Man, you know, y'all can do your little, your little Instagram and your little Facebook and your little goddamn on, search engines and your YouTube or however you like to, look at things. Man, look, man. During the fourth quarter of the game, Ohio State up 49 to goddamn on 10, right? Ohio State goes to goddamn on punt. For whatever reason, it doesn't matter if it was for the coach reason or it's for the punter. The punter takes off. Fake punt. He gets blasted on the sideline, man, by a Rutgers player. I'm talking about disintegrated on the sideline. And it caused a nice little pushing and shoving matchup. You know what I'm saying? Well, the coach from Rutgers, man, ran all the way on the other side of the field and got a Ryan Day face, boy. And they went to shouting, and, you know what I'm saying, pointing and cussing at each other, man. Did that, and this is why I did that. But let me say this, man. Let me say this. As a coach, as a coach who had got whooped one time so bad, man. I got whooped one time. It was kind of the same score like this, man. And this is middle school ball, y'all. A coach, he did an onside kick on me. They up in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Big. And it's 2 minutes left in the game, and you do an onside kick on me. Man, I was heated, y'all. I'm talking about heated, 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 y'all. And the referee, he even made it worse because the referee was like, dang, bro, why dude doing that, bro? He just, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I told him, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know, I got some babies on the team. You know, it was actually sixth grade ball, but I had fourth graders playing up. I had fourth, fifth, and sixth graders trying to make a team, trying to give the kids something to do, man, especially for the school ball like that. But anyway, so after the game, you know, we shaking hands, we moving on, we moving on. And you know, I shook his hand like a man. I'm gonna shake anybody's hand, I'm gonna grip you like a man. Fuck that shit. Excuse my French. So I gripped his hand like a man, and I was like, all right, bro, I can't wait till we play y'all next year, but I'm a thump on your ass. That nigga say, what? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And try to run up. I say, wow, boy, chill out. Chill out. We in front of these kids. We can take that. But anyway, so I understand the disrespect that you feel. I don't care if the kid, because that's what was his excuse. The kid did it on his own. The kid did it on his own. I'm like, man, whatever, bro. Whatever. I hear you. I understand. I hear you. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why the Rutgers coach was so pissed off and so mad and running over there. Because for one thing, shit, you know, hey man, my players over there got they don't touch me. Next thing, man, you did a fake punt and you up by 39 points in the fourth quarter. That shit just it ain't right. So I'm on I'm on the Rutgers side on this one. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how nobody feel. I'm on Rutgers side with this one when it comes to that. But Ohio State did thump there. They said, no, and I'm gonna tell you like this, Rutgers, y'all should have been fighting more harder, goddamn, on doing the goddamn on first 3 quarters. Shit. Y'all should have put some of that fight against Ohio State for real, for real. Oh goddamn, sorry, man. Anyway, on to the next game, man. We had a top 25. Salute me, Bam. I see you out there. Appreciate you tapping in, man. Man, we had a top 20-25 matchup with the 22nd ranked Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the 23rd ranked Florida State Seminoles. Man, it was a nice game, man. Wake Forest pulled it out 31-21 over Florida State. I guess the hype train from Florida State has finally got that going collapsed. Dang on them airs is finally starting to seep out them tires. You know, the Florida State Seminole fans were riding around them, oh, you know, they were doing all that chanting and shit. They were doing all that crazy shit. Now I guess, like I said, that air in there starting to buzz about that bubble. Separation Saturday. On to the next game. Another laugher. Just Texas cheese. Yes, Lord, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I love this shit. Say, the number 17 to the unranked Mississippi State. Say again, unranked Mississippi State. Yes, Lord, yes. And look, y'all, they ain't just lose by no 5 or 6 points and all that. No, they got thumped on 42-24, and the score wasn't even like that. Let me say that again. The score wasn't even like that. Boy, look, shit like that, man. We say got Texas A&M to pay $45 million to win 8 games a year. Boy, y'all done paid all that money for this recruiting class. Y'all done gave Jimbo extension and everything for $72 million down there. You know, I'm just exaggerating, but y'all have gave that man a lot of dang old money to lose like this to Mississippi State, fam. Y'all Texas A&M. Big boy, big money, Texas A&M. Aggie land. And y'all out here just losing to Mississippi State like that, bro. Max Johnson, he looking like he trashed 200 yards passing. So it was not that. Y'all don't have your best player in number 0 because he got hurt last week. So now your offense is even more stagnant. Oh my God. And what happened to that all that money defense? All that paid money defense. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all already know the YouTube link. I ain't gonna keep telling you. Over. But your people still lost, and Texas A&M lost. Ooh. Hey, at least Texas won. But that just is embarrassing, man. Y'all should be, hey, man, y'all are embarrassment to the SEC now. Y'all starting to be an embarrassment to the Man, everybody got dang kind of beat Bama every couple of years. Yeah, I'm just saying. In the last 20 years, South Carolina done beat Bama. Just saying. I'm just saying. But anyway, on to the next one, man. Clemson, man, the number 5th ranked team, man, versus the 10th ranked NC overrated state. They should not have been 10th ranked, just like Kentucky should not have been 7th ranked team in the nation. But NC State was not the 10th ranked team in the nation for NC State over the number 5th ranked Clemson Tigers, man. DJ Ugalaga, man, he had another suspect game, with the 209 yards passing. But hey, a win is a win. He's controlling the offense and doing what he's supposed to be doing. Putting up 30 points, hey, you're supposed to win. But here we go to the struggle win. Ooh, boy, welcome. Georgia won 26-22 over Missouri. Let me say, the number one won 26-22. They were down most of the game. Got outplayed most of the game. But a win is a win. True enough, was down against Missouri for 10 points. True enough, had a heart of a champion to come back against Missouri, out in Missouri, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of them cornfields and all that shit out there in Missouri. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Let's see if they keep that same energy that they had when Bama badly beat Texas. Because they haven't so far. Because after the game today, you know what I'm saying, all the major SEC network and the ESPN network, they were saying, oh, man, they had a tough game. They had a tough game, but it's the heart of the champions. And I give them credit like that because y'all are champions and y'all dug deep and came out. But that's Missouri. That's Missouri, y'all. They came in the game 2-2, bottom in the SEC, y'all. I'm just saying, that's Missouri who just lost to Auburn last week. That's Missouri, y'all. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't be struggle winning against no goddamn on Missouri, fam. Like seriously, y'all can't be doing that, bro. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stetson Bennett out there, man. Man, we should jump Georgia like they jumped us when we struggle versus facts, Bama. Facts, big dog. Facts. But hey man, they already ain't even giving them the same energy like we got when we struggle win, when we just barely came up out the struggle win against Texas. You know what I'm saying? When Texas pulled out the goddamn and tried to goddamn took us 12 rounds, but we had to come out with a split decision against them. But these people, boy, y'all want a split decision against Missouri. Which team is better, Texas or Missouri? We should jump them. But we're going to see if it's still the Bama hate. You know what? I'd rather for them to keep us at number 2. Keep that same energy. Georgia better than us. Keep that same energy. On to the next game. Georgia Tech versus Pittsburgh. Another overrated Pittsburgh team. Bro, I'm glad. That's why I call this a separation Saturday, y'all. Okay, beat y'all. Georgia Tech out here begging for Deion. I'm just saying. Georgia Tech out here begging for Deion, and y'all come in the 24th ranked team allegedly in the nation, and y'all lose to a team that just fired their coach. A team that's out here begging for something. All that Ladue is live. Y'all need to untap that Ladue potential. I'm just saying, and over another overranked team, the 15th ranked Washington Huskies, and BYU took care of business over Utah State. Now let me get to this Alabama game. Alabama, the number 2 ranked team in the nation, versus the number 20 ranked team, Arkansas Bacon Bits. Alabama pulled out the victory 49-26. Whew, come about, ooh, Bryce Young, money man, I can't stand money man, I can't stand. And I say again, man, I'ma stick to it. I don't care. I can't stand him. Money man has got hurt. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mm. But hey, I am not god dang on sad about it. I'm sad because young man, I don't want to see no young, I don't want to see no player. I don't care if they're in the NFL, CFL, XFL, USFL, park ball, high school. I don't care what it is. I don't want to see no kid or no man hurt. So that is what I'm not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I am not. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes. I'm getting to that. I'm finna get to that. Man, say I don't want no kid hurt. So let me clarify that and let me bring that temperature down just a little bit. What's good, Ken? And let me bring that temperature down just a little bit. See what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna do that. But what I am gonna say is, hey man, they're holding the damn ball too long. Then finally caught up with your little ass again. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Now, before he got hurt, oh my God, he was lighting goddamn on Arkansas ass up. Bro had goddamn on 100 and what, 73 yards and a touchdown before before big dog. I was goddamn on I watched the first half when we was up 21. We was up 28 nothing, man. When I had goddamn left my house to go to my game, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't go live. I was at the game. I was at the park. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put the show back off later on today. But say, man, bruh, bruh. This, I like I say again, I don't want nobody to get hurt. Salute to you, and you already know what it is, big dog. But I don't see nobody get hurt. But this was a blessing in disguise, y'all, because man, we finally got to untap something that we paid. We paid a lot of we paid a few $1,000,000 to goddamn gonna get Jabbar. I'm just saying that gear kid, that number one kid, man, we paid a little change for him. And him showed up with 200-yard rushing today. Bro, what I say, I've been saying this shit since last year, bro. And I've been saying it. Man, I've been saying it. Run the ball with this team, bro. You got four backs back that motherfucker. Man, excuse my French, but I'm finna just tell it like it is. Bro, you got four backs back that motherfucker that can start at least 75 D1 schools right now. Bill O'Brien, what was you been doing? Now you see what the fuck it is, man, when you run the ball. Bro, you run the ball like that, you still, after halftime, you still putting up 20 points. You still putting up damn near 30 points and you just running the ball. Ooh, thank you, Texas. Say, salute to you, Texas. Salute to you, Texas. Salute to you, Texas. And salute to you, Texas again for goddamn on giving us Jalen Milroe. First, y'all gave us Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm talking about? Now y'all giving us Jalen Milroe. Hey, boy, don't sleep on the new Vic. I'm just saying, don't sleep on the new Vic. I'm just saying, don't sleep on that Vic, boy. Woo. Boy, did y'all see that goddamn on 75-yard run he did? But they got them jets. Bro, got them jets, and he got a nice arm. Now he's not a quarterback. I'm not finna hype that man up as he finna be goddamn on nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that. See what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that. No. But what I'm gonna say is, whoo, man, that untaps the running potential in our offense. That's even gonna help the defense out because check this out. Now, on that 20, what y'all had, a 25-yard, I mean, a 23-yard, excuse me, let me get my tongue together. Y'all had a 23, 24-yard points run off on our ass after we was up 28 nothing. Ah, man, look, check this out. Y'all did that. Don't get me wrong, but we know with the fuck up on the punt, because I seen the highlight with the fuck up on the snap. You're like, what the fuck? This man just snapped it way away. I'm talking about like 25 yards away from this man. That was that one. Special team, boy, y'all got that. Oh, that was a hell of a fucking call from y'all coach when y'all did that goddamn thing. See what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I don't hate no Texas teams. No, I don't do that. Anyway, but y'all motherfuckers is trash, homeboy. Know that. Anyway, so, bro, that was a hell of a call to get y'all in the game. Y'all was doing that, bro. Y'all was doing that. But I think they were shell shocked for a second when when Bryce went out. They were like, what the fuck? Because when he did that scream on that, he slammed the helmet. It's like everybody got that on our side. Everybody as Bama fans, we all got quiet. We all looked like ooh, 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 ooh. We all got quiet, y'all. We was like, ooh, But then got done when Brett got in, and that RPO, and see, man, that RPO now with us with Jalen back there, cause he gonna be back there for at least 2-3 games. He gonna be back there. You know what I'm saying? Him gonna be back there like that. See what I'm saying? He gonna be back there. You feel me? And with him back there like that, it's gonna open up that RPO. What's happening with it, brother? You all right? Salute.
Yeah,
Your
what's
doc said,
good, bro? What's
you
good
got it,
with
man.
you,
Says you got it. Yeah. But man, look, man, with
man?
that RPO,
Yeah, go ahead.
with that RPO app tapping out, man, it's gonna help the real use that tight end. Like, but it's gonna help the offense out even more, man. Jalen Milrow will be great in his offense. Just simplify it for the young man a little bit and goddamn control the clock a little more. And let the defense be even a little more rest. Woo! Let's go. Let's roll, baby. Let's roll time, baby. Well, salute to you, dog. What's happening? Give me your opinion today, bro.
Man, bro, our defense undisciplined. Hey, man, I'm getting tired of Henry Toa, man. For real, bro.
Why you don't like
He
Henry, bro?
like,
Why you don't like Henry?
bro, he's slow out there, man. You know, he was hyped up. He supposed to be the next best Bama linebacker when we got him in the portal, but
All right.
it just since last season, bro. Like I don't see it. In the day, he was super slow. Then he cost us. We could have blew him out even more. We could have got off the field a few times. He doing stupid stuff. Uh, what that was? He hitting folks in the back after the play over with. All that. And I be getting tired of him, man. I just our defense. Will Anderson showed up. Besides that, man, the defense. It ain't like the defense of old, like from 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Kool Aid getting cooked out there.
Understand, shit.
Like,
The offense is so different now. So you would never have that.
yeah,
Them type of defense again, bro. You'll never have that shit.
hell no,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
'Cause
But then, man, look,
I
man,
see.
hey, man, salute and respect the goddamn on Drew Sanders, man, number 42 for Arkansas, who used to play at Bama last year, bro. Goddamn gonna play his ass off today. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When he did what he did against Bryce, that was a clean play. I have nothing against him. That's what he was supposed to do. Shit, he supposed to tackle his ass a little harder, goddamn. But anyway, see what I'm saying? I have nothing against, bro. He played a hell of a game. Save. We shut down Little Cam. We shut down Little Cam 2.0 today, bro. Little KJ
yeah,
Jefferson cannot do nothing. We kept him in the pocket. That's how you gotta do him. Don't let him get them big ass legs that's going and moving. Cause see, if he get them big ass
yeah,
legs to going and moving, it's gonna mess up. That's gonna help his arm up. That warms that shotgun up for him. You feel me? See what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, bro, we ain't let them legs go. See what I'm saying? And that's what
Right.
really we shut down their running game. So they had to try to air it out. He got a good arm. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't accurate like it all the way need to be just yet. Give him another year. That motherfucker, he might win the Heisman next year, bro. Shit, he dangerous.
Shit, yeah, he is. He definitely is. Cause he had a good game against us last year, bro. It's just yeah, we
Right.
slowed him down a little bit this year. You know what I'm saying? It's just this is the most undisciplined defense we done had in a long time, bro.
I
I
agree.
don't know
I
what's going on
agree.
with these guys.
I agree with you on that one.
Cause,
But say, man,
'cause-
look, but one thing about it though, this defense, like, all right, them other defense, like the one you were talking about, you know, what I'm saying from past, that was a
yeah,
dominant defense. This defense more of a bend don't break. See what
yeah,
I'm
okay,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they more of a, and see, the only thing that I'm gonna tell you what pisses me off about our defense this year, we too experienced for this shit. I could understand if we
right,
had a lot
right.
of dang on sophomores and freshmen out there that's making mental little boy mistakes, but we got grown ass men that's out there playing ball this
Right,
year, bro. We got
right,
like you said,
man.
like with Henry. Henry is a fifth year senior out that bitch, bro. Why is you
Right,
doing that?
right, right. Yeah.
And
I
then look at
don't
our
know,
DBs.
bro.
Ain't none of them DBs besides what's the name is a freshman. Even Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid played he played all last year. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Kool-Aid played all last year. Both of our safeties plus the star back, all them is juniors and seniors. See what I'm saying? So we getting lit up in the
Hmm.
secondary. Like what the
Yeah. Yeah, dudes just hey man, they breaking arm tackles. They ain't like come
who
on
was that?
man.
Oh,
Like
excuse
they
me.
ain't
Who was
even
that?
wrapping
Answer.
up. What you said? Yeah, we lost to Southern 9-3.
Now
I
I'm
don't
trying to
know who
see
you
who we
talking
talking about.
about. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't pay no. I'm gonna tell you like that, man. My game, I hate having early games, man, because it kind of mess up my flow for college football. Like, man, when I have the
Mm,
middle of the day games on Saturdays at 2:30, I can only really kind of
yeah,
catch a little bit of that early morning games, and then I gotta get focused on my shit. And then when I come back, you know what I'm saying, I'm still trying to wind down to get my voice and you know what I'm saying, calm down from all that other shit, then try to catch up. So I be hating. Okay, Pablo. All right, I see. Whew, whew, yeah, that was a thumping there, boy. Hey, whew, damn, man. Hey, look, hey,
mhm.
and do me a favor. Check out that Bama State game, man. They were playing Texas Southern today. I know UAB beat Rice. Oh, you know, I just like to go back and forth with the Alabama versus Texas schools.
Yeah. I feel you on that. For sure. For sure.
Hey, but look, man,
Who we play next
I'm
week?
happy. Goddamn on. I'm happy we got goddamn on Gibbs to got. We finally got Gibbs the ball
Yeah.
like he needed, bruh. Finally.
Yeah. He hit two back-to-back home runs, man. I'm like, damn.
Both of them for 70,
We,
bruh. Both of them plus for 70.
yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm glad they got that running game finally going, man. It's like Bill O'Brien do not like running the ball, man.
No. But see, he gonna have to now. And see, I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell
yeah,
you
he
like
got
this.
to now. Yeah,
Right. And I'm finna get. I'm not. I've said it on your page, big dog. You see what I'm saying? I've said it on yours. Said,
yeah,
goddamn, I ain't no. I'm not a Bill O'Brien fan. I can't stand Bill O'Brien. But one thing he did do the
yeah,
second half of this game, he called a real good football game. I can't take that away from him today. From what I
yeah.
seen from highlights, you know what I'm saying, he kept it under control. Now I ain't watched the whole second half. I'm gonna go back a little later on tonight and watch the second half and really get, you know what I'm saying, a
Right.
better understanding of how Jalen played. See what I'm saying? Because I just saw highlights. You know, highlights is infiltrated. Salute, little bro. You already know what it is. Shit, love you, little nigga. Hey, but well, little big nigga. But yeah, man. But
Yeah,
said I feel like from what I saw and from what, you know what I'm saying, people telling me, he called a real good game. He kept it inside the box today. He didn't get outside the box and he
right.
wasn't trigger happy. He kept that, but he can't be
Yeah,
trigger
he,
happy
he
too much for
definitely
Jalen.
did. He definitely did because he made adjustment, man. He knew he wasn't gonna be able to throw the ball like that with this new guy in, man. You know
Right.
what I'm
Now
saying?
look,
He
that
got that
now
running
let me
going.
ask you this. You know that now the score ended up being what it was. Do you think that, if you think, you kind of like you nitpick with touchdowns. See what I'm saying? We gave him
Right,
14
right.
points. You know that, right? On special
Yeah,
teams.
yeah, yeah. Gave him that, man. We
Yeah,
posted,
we gave
man,
these
we was up
motherfuckers, man.
28-0. We was up
Right.
28-0 on this guy. We posted, put 50,
Yes,
it
sir.
supposed to be 55-3 or something, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
shot
That's what
ourselves
I'm
in the foot,
talking
bro.
about. Yes, sir. Good shit, boy. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Bama State,
Alabama
baby. Yes,
State.
sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They was playing. I knew they were playing Texas Southern today. That's why I was, you know what I'm saying? And then I know a couple kids that's on the team from down this way. So that's why I was like, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
just it.
sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, I ain't fucking A&M. I ain't no A&M fan, but congratulations to them. Hey,
Yeah,
what
no.
Jackson State do today, man? Hey, do you know what Jackson State did today?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I gotta check it out. That's all. I was at work today. I was watching the game on the phone, so I ain't
Yeah.
really get a chance to keep up with everybody else like that.
Hey man, let me tell you what, man. I woke up this morning, bro. I was so pissed off with my streaming devices, man, because I got Sling. I had Sling, right? Because I had to cancel that shit this
Oh, I
morning.
heard that shit. Yeah, I heard they
Boy,
taking
man, when I
away
said I was so
ESPN and
fucking
shit on there.
man, look, I had looked there, rolled over, looked at my phone. I seen the email. I was like, man, fuck that shit. And I went down, and the first thing you do on Saturday after you got there, wash your face, brush your breath, all that good shit. And I went to
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah,
on to ESPN Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying, with the college game day show, but it was not there.
yeah,
It was gone. I was like, what the?
yeah.
But I hurried up and got to that shit. And I looked, I said, "Oh, they tripping." I went on the council that shit. Said, "Fuck y'all, y'all niggas can't
Yeah.
play me on no Saturday like that. Y'all send
Right,
niggas on
right.
a Monday or Tuesday or some shit, not on no Saturday, bro."
Yeah, yeah. I saw that shit. I got YouTube TV, so I'm straight.
Yeah, but look, shit, because I be needing streaming devices for my mobile devices and shit. So yeah, I had to jump on the board.
Right,
Oh, Jack
right,
State was on today. I was looking. Hey, fam won 34 to goddamn over Mississippi Valley. Fam got a decent team, man. They just, I don't know, man. Sometimes coaching be fucking them up. Pray if you beat the shit out of
right.
Graham, man. Shit.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, it
Yeah.
was today, man. It's been in the late window. I know right now I ain't got the updated score, but it was 21-17 USC versus Oregon,
Mm.
Arizona State, and Oregon was winning 17-3. Shout out to my little cuz
Oh,
that boy
okay.
smart in the book. Stay in the book. Fuck that goddamn NFL. Do your thing.
Hmm.
Hey man, so let me ask you, man. You been following the Tua incident, man?
Yeah, I saw that shit. What you think about it, man? Because people on social media, I don't know if they overreacting or what. They saying this the end. You know how they try to exaggerate shit. They say this the end of his career done. I don't know what it is. I think the way his fingers was looking, like he was throwing up gang signs and shit. I think that freaked a lot of
Right.
people out, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. It's a little all parties involved is fucked up. See what I'm saying?
Hmm.
From the ownership
Yeah.
to the goddamn coaching staff to Tua himself. See what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
you
he
gotta
shouldn't
look
have
at it,
been
that
playing
football.
that game.
Yeah, that football pride kicked in. Like, say, hey man, if I can walk and talk and move, then I can play football. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
man,
Right.
from what the hit that he took last week, and bruh stumbled and got up and was fucked up. They should have took him out then, even if it was his back and he can barely hold up like that. Man, they should have just said, because what they did when they took him back to the back, they ain't do nothing but hit him with that cortisone shot and got there and say, "Let's go." That's all they did.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So they jeopardized them anyway. But this game that was the other day, the ownership and the coaches should have been like, "Look, man, we got goddamn on. This is an 18 game on, well, yeah, 18 game season. If we still
Mm.
early, we ain't in the sixth, seventh game in the season yet, man. We can let him sit for a game and let him rest up. Teddy Bridgewater can maintain for a game or two. See what I'm saying? They should have been
Right.
smarter than that, man. It should have been, bro, like that. For real, man. You just because with that brain shit, bro, you can't take them hits like that. You can't.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Mm.
And I'm okay, and I'm gonna hit you like a in the fatherly aspect, coming as a daddy with Bryce Young
Mm.
and Tua right now, both of them. If I'm Bryce Young daddy, I'm telling I'm on the phone with Nick right now, telling him, hey man, I love you, roll tide. But see, hey man, my son's shutting it down.
But
If
for
I'm
how
Tua
long though?
daddy, I'm shutting it down for the year. I'm done for the
Dang.
year, big dog. I'm done. If I'm Bryce daddy and his mama, this just me
Mm.
as a parent.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
me? Not as a warrior, not as a football player, but I'm speaking as a parent right now. I'm telling him to shut it down because he didn't already solidify his stats. I mean, his status as a
Right.
first round quarterback. He already done got
Right.
them millions of dollars in his pocket already. They not gonna just drop him like
Mhm.
that. See what I'm saying? I'll
Right.
secretly now I'm not gonna publicly come out and say, yeah, he's shutting down, but I'm gonna tell Nick, hey man, go ahead and say, God dang on, he out for 8 weeks, 10 weeks. That's the end of the year. It's done. You feel me? So I'm
Yeah.
saying, so that way he can go ahead and focus on getting back stronger, healthier for the NFL. Because see, if he rushes himself back out now, hey man, it could be another tool situation like the last year about him. You
Exactly.
feel me?
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? That's
Exactly.
why I'm like, that's why I'm like that as a daddy on that aspect of the game. Like, hey man, Nick, hey man, and you know what I'm gonna do, Nick? Some of that endorsement money that I'm getting. Now this just Coach Dad is speaking. Hey, I'm gonna donate some of that. I'm gonna donate 125 G of that to the program. See what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But I'm shutting it down, man. I'm shutting it down because now that's his right shoulder. That ain't the left. That's his right shoulder. That's
Right.
the
His
money shoulder.
throwing shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that money shoulder, bro. And you know, once you start getting AC joints and all that shit, that's just like your car. You know what I'm saying? If your car start getting goddamn clack, 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 hey man, it's time to goddamn shut it down for a little while. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why
Yeah.
I'm like, man, set that shit down.
Mm.
Adjust fine, nigga.
Okay.
Hey, that's me. And then on the tour end, I'm as a father for real, I'm really worried about my son. And y'all ain't handling my son the right way. I understand it's a job. I understand it's his career. I understand money involved, but this my son and his health involved. See what I'm saying? Y'all ain't giving a fuck about his health like that because y'all know that boy wasn't supposed to be on the field anyway. And then, man, I'm gonna tell
Right.
you like this, big dog. Bro had a concussion. Bro was fucked up in the head. Why is he
Yeah. Yeah.
flying? Why is he flying from Cincinnati to Miami? Man, they talking about he had doctors on the plane. So what, bro? The compression and all that shit, bro. That's man in the airplane. You fucking him up even worse. That man was supposed to stay in fucking Cincinnati for a couple days at the fucking hospital, and they were supposed to goddamn drive his ass or something back home in a big ass luxury van or some shit like that. They weren't supposed to let that man fly like that right the same day, bro. They don't care, man. They don't care.
No, they don't. They don't. They don't,
And I
bro.
love football, bro, but I'm just being honest. See what I'm saying? And I love football, bro. You know, I like big dog, I love it, but I'm just looking
Yeah.
at shit. You got life after football too. Football, you know what I'm saying? Football is everything, but it ain't everything. If that make any sense. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 That do make sense, man. Because he definitely should. He should have been taken out that game, and I was surprised he got back in the game against Buffalo.
Right. That's what I'm
You know what
screaming, bro.
I'm saying?
He got them took a lick against Buffalo, bro. Then you know when
Yeah.
your head snap back like that. But and this the NFL. They supposed to be after that movie, the concussion and with the concussion shit. They supposed to been extra cautious on the shit. The man was under the team and all that shit was under investigation for how they handled the shit the first time. Then you want to throw
Right.
this man back out there on national TV, primetime TV, 4 days later? Come on, bro.
Yeah, and it was yeah, exactly. It was a short week. It wasn't like
Yeah,
it was they had to play another Sunday game. They played Thursday night. That ain't even a
right.
full week.
And so look, just think about it like this. They didn't practice Monday. Cause Monday they off
Right.
day. They got
Hmm.
dang on they he didn't practice Tuesday, he didn't practice Wednesday, and they went straight to the game Thursday. See what I'm saying? So he
Yeah.
didn't have
Yeah.
they didn't even see how he was on the field at all. To see, hey man, let me see if his equilibrium is out there for real. Let me see if this motherfucker can really do this.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But see, that's just like today, big dog. You know what I'm saying? When after Bryce got hurt and he came back
Right.
out and Bill O'Brien threw a fucking pass. See what I'm saying? At least
Yeah.
goddamn
Yeah. I
they
saw
knew
that.
right then. Yeah, they knew, hey man, take this little
Yeah.
dude out. Let
Yeah.
him now.
Yeah.
We're gonna
He ain't
we gonna
right.
kill him. He ain't right.
Yeah.
Hey.
He wasn't right
And
at
like
all.
yeah. And like when in the NFL, like I say, when you got a long season like that, man, you can sit a guy one game. It ain't gonna hurt. If you lose, you lose. Fuck it. Win the next two of them, you still in contention. It's a long ass season. That's just like my Browns. My Browns is Miles Garrett had that big ass that wreck early this week, and he's
Yeah.
not playing tomorrow. Now he is discharged from the hospital. He got what I'm saying scrapes, but ain't nothing broke in him. He's technically they like, hey man, you can if it's only if with today's technologies and all this shit, and he's a fucking superhero, goddamn built ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
He play
Yeah.
football. They're like, nah. Bro, we're paying you too much money. We need to sit you down and chill out.
Right. Right. But the quarterback hit different though. They ain't go do the especially quarterback like him.
All
It's
right.
different, bro. They gonna force him out there, bro. Now you can get away with that shit with all these other positions, but quarterback, they gonna be like, even if they know this dude is not right, they still gonna try him out there. They ain't gonna fight him if he say, "I'm good, I can go." 'Cause remember they did the same shit with Russell Wilson a few years back. He got it was clear as day he got knocked the hell out. They still let him back on the field. Like, man, I want to go back in there. Like, yeah, they just show you, man. NFL just they just do that shit to hide from them lawsuits, man. That's all.
Mhm. Hey
They
man,
really
shit,
don't give a shit.
that
Yeah.
not for long gonna goddamn catch up with their ass eventually. But hey man. But one thing about the NFL, man, no matter what, you got so many people trying to get into it. So it don't really
Oh,
matter.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a money machine now.
Right? It's a
It ain't
lot of
gonna
niggas
never
still wishing
stop.
they could play in there, right? They ain't gonna
Man,
stop.
what? It ain't nothing stopping them, man. Nothing.
Nah, nothing at all,
Right.
right? You know what I'm saying? So we got to just deal with it. But I just like I said, man, I just hate how they did that little dude, man. But hopefully they're saying there's no timetable right now. So hopefully they shut his ass down. Just be honest and just ride it out with Teddy B. And just, you know what I'm saying? At least for the next 6, 7 weeks to let that young boy get his mind together and then test him for real. And then when I say test him, I'm talking about like, man, they need to fuck that sideline test with follow the fin, follow my finger, follow my goddamn on pencil. No, no, no. Y'all need to goddamn go send that man to the neurologist, get him a real deal CT scan, all types of shit on that man. And I ain't talking about like I'm talking about like in a couple weeks also. Keep updated with that man because he fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up. But I
And
don't,
I'm not even
but you know
bro, I'm
what?
not
They ain't
even
gonna do that.
yeah, and I'm not even a Dolphin fan. You see what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
just being
Yeah.
honest. Right?
Just being
I
honest,
can't
man. That's
stand
all
the
you
Dolphins
can
and
be.
shit. Hey,
That's all you can be. Honest.
right. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you like that, boy. That's 16 in a row for Nick over Arkansas bacon bits. The bacon
Yeah,
bits.
Arkansas. There's a few of them he got 16 in a row on.
He got a nice streak going on, man. Nice
Tennessee
streak
too. They
going on.
16 too. Well, they gonna be
Man,
16. I hope.
and they hyped this Arkansas team like, hey man, this was the toughest. Texas has still been the toughest challenge. I'm just saying,
Yeah, they
Texas
have
has
been.
still been the toughest challenge because they were saying that, oh, this is gonna be the toughest challenge, and Bama. Everybody was picking, betting with Arkansas. You know what I'm saying
Yes.
Bama wasn't gonna
Yeah.
cover and all this, et cetera, et cetera. What happened with the backup quarterback?
It just we
Oh,
shot ourselves in the foot. That's the only reason why the game got close, bro.
right, yeah, because
Kept doing
I'm
it.
just think, bruh, Bryce was on the way to another 500-yard game. You know that, right?
Yeah, he was on
Before he got
pace.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on because he had what 137 and he got dang on first quarter.
Yeah, yeah. He almost had 200 before he got
200.
hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he got hurt what like the first play of the dang on second quarter. So I'm talking about like early in the second quarter. So he really only played one quarter today, and
Yeah.
he had them
Only
minutes. So
play.
he was on his way to another 500 with at least 4, 5 touchdowns. And them receivers was running wide. Boy, them young boys stepped up today. Shit,
They
Prentice finally
did,
stepped.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah. But what you think about Jermaine Burton though?
overrated.
I
Waste
don't
of
think
money.
he all that is. Yeah.
Waste of money. Waste of money, bro. He could have stayed at Georgia. Well, we
You're
could have,
right, he
cause
could.
yeah, he could. Cause see now, I feel like he's taking he. I'm not taking nothing from the kid, but I'm just looking at our offense and the receivers that we got now. Cause
Yeah.
Tyler Harrell finna come back. JoJo came back
Hmm.
today. You saw JoJo got dang on with the one catch for the touchdown, and he still
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
full speed. Yeah, he's still running on 3 tires. Shit, and Tyler got dang on still got 3 tires, and he'll be out there, both of them. So you got them two coming back. Prentice is a good look, is a good wide receiver. He's taking his
Hmm.
he's taking his looks away right there. Trey, what's his name? Bolden. Oh, he's a
The
superstar in the
bowl.
making.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jacoby Brooks, he just, Mr. Hey, is here now. You know what I'm saying? But he overrated to me, man. That young boy that caught that deep pass today, I'm like, damn, where the
Yeah.
fuck he come from? For
Had
real.
be. Had be, man. We've been waiting for the receiving core to step up, bro.
Right. But see, now this crazy thing is, now we was waiting for the receiving core to step up, and now the quarterback hurt. So now we got to rely on the running game. But like I say, man, we got 4 backs. I ain't worried about the running game, bro. I'm not.
Right.
We got four
Right.
backs. And now actually we got 5 backs. Because now you add the quarterback to it, who's a running back, and he proved that on with that 99-yard run.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit was sneaky, bro. I wasn't expecting that. Hey, I thought he's finna slide. Then he cut back, took that bitch.
Hey, and he got a good stride on him too. I'm talking about like, boy, he got
Yeah.
a good stride on him. It just man, like from the last two spring games, and when he got in sparingly these last couple of years, it seemed like for this year he's trying to learn how to take something off the ball when he throw it, and
Yeah,
it's fucking with him instead of him learning how to he don't know he's still learning how to play quarterback. You can tell he's still really learning how to really, you know what I'm saying? Because he's going through his progressions. That's not it. It's just the when to throw it hard, when not to throw it hard, when to touch,
yeah,
when not to touch. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Putting some touch on the ball. Yeah, I get what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Right, that's what he needs to learn. But everything else, he's starting his footwork, and he got to work on them feet because them feet still fucked up. I can't lie, them footwork in that pocket still kind of. But he stepped up instead like on the play that he ran that big ass run on. Since he stepped up in the pocket looking to throw it and took off. See what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
liked it that from him. See what I'm saying? I did like
Mm-hmm.
that out of that play. It wasn't like it was a direct quarterback sneak or some shit like that. He actually was stepping up in the pocket eyes downfield to throw it. He seen that big ass goddamn on 50-yard run lane. He was like, oh shit, I could take off and get me 40 yards. Oh, I could take off and get me a touchdown. Hey, hold it down one
Right.
second, daddy.
I got you. I got you. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, man. Offense stepped it up, man. It's just defense was just Will Anderson always show up to play, bro. He did his thing. A lot of them, hey, was a lot of them missed sacked opportunities. That was really a tribute to KJ Jefferson being a strong ass dude, strong ass nigga, man. He
Right,
supposed to
yeah.
been sacked at least 5 times, bro.
Yeah. Hey, but let me
He
ask you
was
this.
breaking them hoes. What's up?
Do you think Will is a little overrated, or you think he is what he is?
I don't think he overrated, but I don't think he overrated, man. I think he right where he should be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because he be
I asked
showing
that
up, man. He
question.
be doing his thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked that question because I had somebody tell me today. They like, bruh, 31 overrated. I'm like, huh? I'm like, what else do he
Nah,
want from a DN outside linebacker in a three
he
four
show
system?
up.
What
He
else do he
show up.
want?
He show up here. He show up every Saturday, man.
Now
He
I can
do.
see. Now, only thing he gonna have to work on his coverage. But shit, when he get to the NFL, he rush. She said he
Yeah,
rush.
he rush. He ain't gonna be in coverage
He
like that.
rush. They paying him to go get the quarterback. They ain't fuck a dropping coverage. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they gonna plug him into them 3-4 system,
But
hybrid system, man. They gonna have him
what's
rushing.
what's the name has disappeared a little bit this year, man. I think they put too much hype on Dallas Turner though. I do think of that.
Oh yeah, dog. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
He definitely didn't have a good game
right.
today.
I really think that. And see, it's been like that. The first game of the year that was some bullshit. When we played Texas, that was the start of the quietness then because he started getting quiet and what I can't I don't know number what 42 name. Yeah, but
Mm.
and number
Oh
42 stepped up in his spot. See what I'm saying? Yeah,
yeah,
41, 42, 1 and 2. But the rotational defense DN, he just stepped up and starting to get more burn. I'm like, hey man, what's up with Dallas Turner, Mr. Preseason All American, Mr. Preseason All
yeah,
SEC? What's going
yeah.
on over here? You getting paid? What's
No,
going on? And your boy over here getting double teamed and chip blocked and everything on his side. You should be free over here. What's going on over here, buddy? Hey,
shit.
hey.
Yeah. I don't
But
know,
see,
bro. He showed
that's
up.
where oh boy Drew that transferred to Arkansas that was all over the field today for Arkansas. That's where he was
Yeah,
supposed to have been at. And he could have been making way more money. And even though I think he like leading the nation or one of the leaders in the nation in sacks. So don't get me wrong, he's producing, he's doing his thing over there. But he'd have been starting at Bama this year. And just imagine
yeah,
him, bro, they wouldn't have been able to get the ball off nail time if for a quarterback at Bama, bro. If they'd had, but I understand that was a business decision and it was a good decision for him. I can't take that from him, but I'm just like, boy. If he was there, that is turning to step up though. He do. He do. He got to
yeah,
step up a little bit. But if he step up a little bit more, man, that defense will be even more dangerous. You already ain't running on them, but you can throw on us because see they're getting too much time to throw the ball, and we ain't tackling
right.
in the secondary, bro.
Yeah,
We not
yeah,
tackling.
yeah. They ain't definitely not tackling in the secondary, bro. And what I be saying, man. At least we. I know that times have changed. The offense is more prolific now, but tackling always remained the same. These dudes just be arm tackling. They don't be wrapping up, man.
Facts. Right. Facts. I agree with you. Facts. I agree with you
That's
on
all
that
they
one.
was doing today. That's all they were doing, arm tackling. They were breaking them holes.
But I'm
God
gonna tell you
damn.
like this: I had that problem all the way down to my TNU baby boy. Shout out to goddamn on Tomerville Rattlers, man. Y'all know I love y'all so much, man. I love my baby, bro. But them little niggas, bro, we do the same thing. Well, we got some arm tackling little dude, but it's just like it seems like that's contagious around every level of football, even on the NFL
Yeah,
level. You like, why is
right.
our arm tackling like this? What the fuck? You got equipment on. Put that shit on somebody. Wrap up.
Yeah, yeah. They be trying to punch that ball out instead of just
Yeah.
wrapping niggas up, man.
Right. And I kind of I'm thinking, okay, I understand in the big boy level, in college and the pros, where how if you make a ooh hit, the flag come out. Every time,
Hmm.
man, if you make a ooh hit, then get that ooh out there, that flag get dropped. So that's why it's weakening the tackles. It's hurting the defenses on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
higher levels of football. See what I'm saying? So
right,
where like when we coaching down on our level in the high school and below, we trying our best, but they, it's just the way we used to coach tackling
right,
is different from how we got to try to coach it now. See what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of these missed tackles are coming in because see, we trying to teach like we having to lower the target now on tackling. See what I'm saying? It used
right.
to be basically like chest to your hip area. Now, you know what I'm saying? We trying to teach the kids now basically it's mid down, mid down, mid down. And that's where, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these arm tackles and bullshit tackles is coming. That's why all these niggas getting jumped over. That's why everybody getting hurdled now. Shit, just think about it. Wasn't nobody getting hurdled back in the day.
No, not like this.
Yeah,
Like every game you gonna see a hurt.
right.
Any
Every
level.
game you see somebody getting hurdled now,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy, man.
Right.
But back
Every game.
but back then when we was playing, niggas was head hunting, bro.
Right, right, right,
They
right. That's what I
were
say. That target, is different now. Back in the day, you could knock a nigga head off and get up and be like, "Woo,
Bruh.
it's all good." Now you can't do that
Yeah,
no more.
yeah, yeah. I can see that, man. A lot of dudes don't want to get ejected for that target, especially in
Right?
college. They don't want
Yeah,
that. They
because
don't want them problems.
yeah, and then the NFL has they got thing on. You get them targeting penalties in the NFL. That's check. That's the penalty. That's
That's a
fine.
check. Yeah, that's a check,
20,
bro.
20
Yeah,
G's. You don't want to lose them
20
15, 20
G's.
G's.
Nah, you don't
Right.
want to do that. You
I
don't
don't
want
even
to do
say
that
legal.
because
You don't want to get that shit away. Right, doing
that
your
shit.
job.
That's how we lost. What you call it for the Iron Bowl last year? James Williams. He played
Yeah, that
special
target
teams
he did.
for. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was in the first quarter. He didn't
Mm-hmm.
even play like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga
Hey,
receiver.
hey man, I
Yeah,
was telling my uncle, me and my uncle, we were talking about the difference between last year team and this year team. And I had to
yeah,
tell him, I said, man, last year team, especially on offense, I'm just speaking on the offensive side of the ball, bro, we had that
yeah.
Wilson kid. We had that one kid. That one kid was special, bro. That one kid couldn't nobody on the fucking field keep up with him. Bryce had
Right,
time. And see, that's what Bryce had. He can hold the ball last year and say, and just hold it for 2 more seconds and let little buddy goddamn gonna get deep. He can't do that this year. And see, if he held it last year, he had little buddy going deep, and then he had Minchie coming across the middle. This year he ain't
right.
got the speed burner, so he
Ain't
can't
got them
hold the
dudes like
ball
that.
like that. Right? And see that's why I don't. That's why one reason why I don't like Bryce. He our quarterback. I love him as our quarterback, but I'm just saying as a football aspect, he ain't learned how to throw the receiver open yet, even to this day. Even to this day. Hell, if that motherfucker would have got out the pocket, it's not there, throw the ball out of bounds and let us see another play, he wouldn't have got hurt. But he tried to hold the ball and be Russell Wilson type shit. You know what I'm saying? And dance around and try to nah, motherfucker, these people too big. They too fast for that shit. You was 6 foot
Right,
barely, 109 pounds wet barely, and you trying to hold the ball and you got a motherfucker 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" coming at you 230. running a 4-4-4-5. Bro, you can't hold the ball like
Mm,
that. You gonna be killed.
mm, yeah,
See,
yeah.
bro,
I
hey,
don't know.
honestly,
Yeah, yeah,
look, honestly, if you just think about it like this, when you click off, go back to the tour hit. Go back to the not
yeah,
the first hit, but the second one, because that first hit that was a blitz hit. He just ain't see it against Buffalo. But
yeah.
against Cincy, that motherfucker held the ball. He held the ball. He still did the same thing that he was doing at Bama. But you can't hold the ball like that no more, bro. You got 3 seconds at the max to get that ball out your hands. If you ain't getting that ball out your hands, you better scramble and get down, get some yards, or throw it out of bounds. That's it. Or you gonna get your head
Yeah.
knocked off. And that's what's been happening. And it's happening to Bryce too. He got to learn to get that there. His trick ain't quick. Look at
No, it
and
ain't. It's not.
yeah. And one thing Patrick Mahomes did to the NFL, well, not to the NFL, he did to football what Steph Curry did to basketball. Steph Curry changed the game as in the shoe from deep and you know what I'm saying, letting them threes go. So everybody doing that shit. No matter if you can do it, no matter that, I don't care. You can do it. Patrick Mahomes has changed the game of football to where everybody think they can goddamn gonna scramble around and run around and do all this and hold the ball and slang it from the side on all type of shit. And Russell Wilson
Right.
changed the game. Everybody can't do that. When you little like that, you got to get that ball out your hands accurate. Look at Drew Brees. His whole career, that motherfucker was barely 6 foot, but he got that ball out his hands. He did not hold that
Yeah.
bitch.
Right.
And sis, y'all already know what it is, Sharon. Appreciate you tapping in, sis. Y'all already know.
But
Yeah, man, that shit
but
different.
that come with coaching though too, man. You know,
Right,
you
right,
gotta if you ain't got the burners like that, y'all need to run more short and intermediate routes then. So he can
right,
get the ball out of his hand fast.
right. Now
They
that's
still be
good
trying to go
running,
deep. Yeah, that
bro.
was saying. Yeah.
You got a little Alvin Kamara in your backfield, right? But that little motherfucker, we ain't running no screen. Our screen game is so weak. Like last year, bro, when I used to call for the screen during the games, I'd be like, run the screen, run the screen. That shit wide open with these backs. Fuck
I
running them
don't do
bubble
that shit.
screens and jet screen. Bro, run a regular screen with these backs and let them get loose. And watch what happened. And a couple times when they did it last year, they bust on them. Boom. This year they ain't been holding. And I know you don't want to hold, you don't want to show everything. I understand that.
Right.
But at the same
Right.
time, this is Saturday. This is college football. You can if you lose, hey man, it might not be a next Saturday for you like that in these polls and how today's game is. You see what I'm saying? Let that shit go. Let's
Right.
go. You adjust fine next week.
Yep. True that.
What happened to
For
Trey Sanders,
real.
man?
Shit, I don't know, bro.
He what
Shit.
the fourth? Cause that little boy, the other little boy from Texas, the little running back, what 26 or something? He didn't
Yeah.
got dang he the fourth
Shit.
man.
Shit, what happened to Jace? You know, he was hanging up too.
Yeah, they falling off. Hey, but see, hey man, but that 1-2 punch that they got is decent. And then that big boy, that freshman boy, he got some good size. He run hard too, man. I think that's why Nick like, cause Nick like them hard running ass running backs. You know what I'm saying? He don't like
Yeah,
them
yeah,
finesse
he
backs
do.
too tough. Yeah, he need a back. He need a back that's gonna get him that yard. You feel me?
Right, right. He definitely do.
But man, that Gibbs kid, bro. I did this year one. The new one. The new one is something special too, bro. When you put that one on that boy at Bama, you got to be something special. Hey, that one on offense this year is special. We got to utilize him more, man. Get that boy. He supposed to touch the ball 20 times a game. You know that, right?
Right, yeah, for sure. Supposed to be getting touches from everywhere on the field. For real, for
Hey,
real.
man. Hey, look. Hey, I don't even think Doug Flutie was 5'10". I think that little motherfucker was about 5'7",
Yeah.
5'8", bro. That
Like, yeah, like Kyler Murray. Yeah, around that size.
look, Kyler Murray 5'9", man. That man ain't no 6 foot. He might be 6 foot with it with them
Oh
cleats on.
no,
That man.
he don't even look 6 foot on TV, bro.
But now look, check this out. Look,
Yeah,
if you go all the way back to Kyler Murray in high school to college to now, the offense has been catered for him to get that ball out his goddamn own hands. And when he do
right.
throw it deep, it be off play action. See what I'm saying? To where you didn't got dang on utilize your spacing to where everybody done moved up on his little ass and now you can go deep over your head. Well, that's the same. We got that's what we have. That's what Bryce got to do. Get the ball out your hand. Kyler Murray don't take them hits like that. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
not
Only
like
thing
that.
Kyler Murray take,
Uh,
yeah, he take hits because he got a fucked up ass line, but he don't take devastating hits. See what I'm saying?
yeah, right,
But
right.
hey,
You right on that. It is what it
Like
is.
I said, man, Bryce, and I understand that's his game because they said like last year he scrambled to 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 pass the ball instead of scrambling to run. Hey man, nigga, start scrambling to run now. Get your ass about it.
Yes, man. Yes, man. I've been saying it be there for 'em. I be
Right,
like,
you
take off, bruh.
right, right,
I'm
right.
glad I ain't the only one saying that, bruh.
Nah, man, shit. But see, I'm gonna just tell you like this because you got a lot of these, and I call them out because I done call a lot of my family members that, bro. You just got a lot of Bama bandwagoners. As in,
Oh yeah, yeah.
they ain't really watching the game. They just watching the score. See what I'm saying? And long as goddamn
Yeah.
Bama winning by 30, them motherfuckers don't say nothing. But if Bama win by 1 or 5, them bitches crying.
Oh, they
I'm like,
trip.
damn, right, you don't keep that same energy on, but y'all be on that bullshit. Y'all, man, fuck that. Then I like it's a little dude, you know what I'm saying? I asked him, I'm Alabama. I asked him, man, some shit, name 5 starters on the defense. Motherfucker couldn't name number 2. And that was Kool-Aid and
Have
Will.
be. Yeah. Have be, man.
Man,
Bandwagon, man.
hey, what happened with it, Jason? I see you out there, big dog. Hey, man, good win today for the Michigan Wolverines, man. I was talking about that earlier, man. That was a good win against that defense, man. Y'all showed me something today for real, bro. Y'all gonna be hell. Y'all gonna give Ohio State a little hell. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all play defense and y'all gonna run that motherfucking football. That's the only one thing y'all gonna do. If y'all keep Ohio State high octane offense off that field, y'all got a shot like last year. See what I'm saying? But salute to you, Jason. You already know. Hey man, appreciate you coming from out there. Goddamn, the storm been around. So salute, Jason.
Mm.
But man, yeah. But man, this man, that's why I enjoy so much college football, man, because it's every week. You never know, bro. I know what 5 teams got upset today in the top 25. I'm just saying, every
Mm-hmm.
week somebody get upset.
Damn, I wish Georgia would have lost though, bruh.
Hey
That shit would
man,
have
hey,
been
they quiet,
crazy.
bro. Hey, look, I just hope they give them the same energy they gave us after that Texas win, bro. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Man.
I just want that
Yeah, that's
same
what I said.
energy,
They
bro.
should. They
Hey, but you know
should.
they not. They
Yeah,
not.
they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna
They
do
not.
it, man.
Because it's the
Yep.
Bama hate. It's the Bama hate. But honestly, I'm gonna tell you like this. Now, if it was my opinion, if
Mm-hmm.
I had to vote for the top five, my top five
Right.
for Monday. Number one, I understand after today's week, I'll put Ohio State at number one. I'm putting Bama State at number two. Georgia drop
Mm-hmm.
to number 4, and Michigan
Four.
go to 3. Georgia drop to 4. Ohio State drop go to 1. That's just my opinion on what I saw today. I wouldn't
Right.
put Clemson in the top 4. Nope, they still ain't there yet. Nope, I don't. They got a good defense, but if you shut down that motherfucking running game with Shipley, they dead. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And nobody
Yeah.
else. It is nobody else. Nobody, because USC is a fluke. I'm just saying, I
Yeah. Right.
fluke. Even though I call them as being a surprise team, as in they're gonna win big. They're gonna win 11 games, but they're a fluke because they don't have no defense. Everything out there is a fluke. You saw goddamn on Kentucky took the L today. Shit,
Yeah. I ain't believing
uh,
nothing like that. No
yeah, I
way.
couldn't. And
Yeah.
then they hyping up Will Lutz like he a goddamn on was something like he's something special. Missouri was hitting hard as fuck. Yeah. Hey, but see, that was Missouri's championship game. And see, man, that's what I be trying to tell people though, Jason. I be like, man, when you playing certain teams like Alabama get the best from everybody every week because they number one. Georgia gonna get the best from everybody. Michigan now, since they, you know what I'm saying, they defending Big Ten champs. See what I'm saying? So they getting the
Mm-hmm.
best from everybody this week. See what I'm saying? Coach Clemson gonna lose to Syracuse. Watch and see. Syracuse got a nice team. I'm gonna hold you to that, Jason. I'm gonna
They
remember
gonna
you
lose. They gonna
called
lose,
that one.
bro. They gonna lose a game this year, bro.
Who talking
Clemson.
about Clemson? Who
Yeah,
they didn't beat. Look, they didn't beat Wake Forest. They didn't beat
yeah.
NC State. So who else they gonna lose to on their schedule unless they lose in the
I
ACC
got,
championship?
I gotta look at the schedule. It's either
They
gonna
didn't.
be at the end of the season before the playoff committee shit. Most likely going. I wouldn't be surprised if somehow South Carolina beat us, bro. Yeah, hey, I wouldn't be surprised, man. They come out slow like that. You never
Man,
know, man. You never know, man.
that was Spencer Rattler, bro. Spencer Rattler's so trash and overrated.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but hey, we done seen some crazy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true. I don't know about that.
I didn't think we was gonna be in a close game with TJ Finley last year. Shit,
Man,
but we
true.
were.
True.
Shit, we
Hey,
never
hey,
know.
speaking of, oh, whoa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I didn't bring that one up. I didn't even
Oh
mention
yeah,
that game.
yeah. Talk
The
about them dudes.
LSU, the LSU Auburn game. Boy, boy, boy,
Yeah,
boy, boy. Boy, 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 boy. LSU supposed to lost that game, you know that, right?
hell yeah, they were.
He
Shit, they
supposed to
beat
lose
them
that game.
17-0. Yeah,
But look, man, let me tell you this though. Even with that, bro, you down 21-17. Cause I watched majority of that game because I got home and I was unwinding and shit. So I was able to
yeah,
really
yeah.
kind of critique that one a little bit. Bro, you down now 17-21, fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
got the ball on the fucking goal line. And you got Tank Bisbee, one of the best fucking running backs in the best conference in the fucking world in college football, and you don't give him to him damn time. You try to run a reverse, it don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Then you try to run
Mm-hmm.
another trick play and you throw a fucking in. You got too fucking pretty on the goal line.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they lost. That was so
They
stupid.
ain't got
That
they
was
ain't
so
got
stupid.
no offense like that though.
Look, man, I hate it. I can't stand neither team. I can't, cause you know what I'm saying. I ain't give a fuck, but I love when Auburn lose. Period, regardless. Man, say
Man,
coaching Brian Harsin need to be fired, right? He need to be fired right now. He already know this is last year, lame duck coach. So he need to go and
yeah,
get him settlement right now.
yeah,
Real.
yeah, bro.
I agree with you,
They
Jay.
fucked up with
Brian
that.
Kelly is
They
not.
fucked up.
Brian Kelly is not a good coach. I agree with you. I agree with you, man. I agree with you big time. They was supposed to lose that game tonight, man. Seriously, that
Yeah,
was
they
Brian
supposed to
Harsin
get
being stupid.
man. They supposed to yeah they did. They were supposed to really put it on them tonight though.
Right,
They was up
right.
on them like 17-0. They scored
Salute,
21
sis.
on
You
extra
already know
point.
what it is, sis. You already know it. Salute. I ain't even gotta say no more. You already know what it is, sis. But look, man, that's just coaching, bro. That's just all right. I understand. Like today, I had to tell my kids at halftime. I had called a defensive adjustment where I had brought my safety up. And kid ball, whatever sometimes. And they slipped the goddamn on wing back out, ran a seam on me and scored. I ain't had no safety deep. Shit, I turned to the goddamn head coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm DC this year. I turned to the head coach, like, shit, that's on me, coach. Hey, man, I'll try. He like, all right, it cool. At least, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, shit, hey, man, that was on me. That was coaching. I can admit to it.
Mm-hmm.
I gave them that
Right.
touchdown. See what I'm saying? Bro, Brian Harsin cost them they fucking victory today. He cost them that touchdown, and that touchdown would have won in the game.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, bro. That shit just, and you get, man, and look, man, I don't get paid to coach no football. So I can make all the
Right.
mistakes in the motherfucking world. I don't get paid. Bro, these people get paid millions of dollars to make fucking foolish ass
Million.
mistakes like that for real, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Mm.
That's just stupid, bro. That's just stupid, bro. But yeah, that Auburn deserved to win, but they deserve to lose at the same time. They should have, excuse me, they should have won, but they deserve to lose today. LSU is a flawed ass team. Brian Kelly is a
Yes,
flawed ass
bro.
coach.
Yeah, bro. They struggling, bro, for real.
Yeah. And what's up with Keyshawn Boutte this shit, bro? He ain't playing right. There's something wrong with him. What's up with
Man,
him?
they can't get man. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know if it's the system or it's the quarterback or what, bro. He ain't had no good season so far, bro. I
Nah,
thought he was gonna be what I saw him last year. I thought he was gonna be that dude for him this year. But I
right.
don't
And
know,
see, I'm gonna
man.
say it like this. He had hit the transfer portal with old boy that came to us. You know,
Elias Ricks. Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah.
he had his transfer portal too. So I was thinking he should have just LSU paid him that money to stay. You know what I'm saying? They paid him that money to stay. We, you know what I'm saying? It's legal now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to
Yeah,
allege
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's legal now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They paid the boy to stay. Well, I ain't gonna say LSU. I just say the boosters and endorsements and stuff paid him to stay.
Right, right, right.
And I'm thinking that he really his mind ain't checked in and shit. His mind checked out to the league. I think he really should have just went on and transferred to somewhere else, got a fresh start, and showed the world that hey, I'm still that nigga. I'm still that man. See what I'm saying? Because he
Mm-hmm.
getting some sauce down there, man, and he hurting his drive stop. He hurting himself bad. He is costing himself millions of dollars right now with that fuck shit that he got going on down there, bro.
So you think it's him, not the
I,
outfit?
I honestly, because it's him. He had even with that offense, even with that lame duck ass Brian Kelly. Just think about when Brian Kelly was in Notre Dame. He still had a top notch receiver. He still was able to get that top notch receiver the ball. See what I'm saying? Even with that fucked up ass
Mm-hmm.
schemes that he has. So if he can get these kids to the league from Notre Dame, and you got Keyshawn Boutte down here, bro. That monster, bro. Something wrong. It's the kid. The kid didn't check that. He ain't bought in. He like fuck that shit. See what I'm saying? So, and then like I said, that's why I was talking about the good and the bad of the NIL deals, because some of them, once you get what's happening with a big dog, you already know what it is, cuz you already know what it is. Hey man, but once some of these kids get that goddamn on that money,
The money,
it,
yeah.
it fucks with them, and see that's the downside. I'm not saying that this would happen to the kid. I'm not saying that at all. So let me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that. I ain't throwing that out there, but I'm just saying because it has been some kids they checked out. But it's my junior year in college, and I got dang on $2-3 million in my pocket. And then come April, I'm finna have 10 in my pocket. Come on, bro. I'm
Yeah.
checking. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm gone. Fuck, I'm good. That's why I was saying earlier about Bryce. If I was his dad, I shut it down. I'm good. I'm straight. I done did everything. This is a business decision. See what I'm saying? The universities, they get millions and billions of dollars. The coaches is getting paid millions of dollars. Hey man, let me pull my business decision out on y'all ass and say, hey, I'm shutting it down. It's over with. I'm good. I done put my tape out there. I got enough tape out there to make it to the league. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that's what Keyshawn Boutte, I just feel like that's what he doing right now. I just feel like he like shit. I got enough tape out there. True enough, you know what I'm saying? They might nitpick on my attitude and this and that and this and that. True enough, but all I gotta do is just get there. If I get there, shit, I'm good. That's all. You know, and like I say, just think about it like this though, big dog. If I'm a high price NIL player now, where I'm coming out of college making millions, even if my draft stock slipped to the third, fourth, fifth round, I still made that money in college. So I still made it on the front end. And then, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And right now, yeah, the middle fucked up. But if I do what I gotta do when I get to the league, that back end, that second contract, I'm gonna double up. So I'm still good regardless. See what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of these little
Right.
dudes come from the hood, they thinking shit like that. If I could think like that and I'm not even in that position, just imagine what these little dudes would think. You feel me?
Right.
So shit, it's
Right.
like I say,
That's the truth, bro. That's
yeah,
the
this shit a
truth.
business. It's a business now, bro. It's all the way
Yeah,
big.
it's
Hey,
big.
shout out to hey
Yeah.
look, shout out to the Kansas fucking Jayhawks. Them motherfuckers is, excuse me, them peoples is 5-0, bro. They ain't been 5-0 since like 1922.
Shit, I think they ain't been 5-0 since what, '07?
Oh 07,
When they
yeah, oh
had a
07.
key to lead and all the boys.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
oh 07 year when they had that fat ass coach.
Yeah, yeah. That's the last time it was good.
That yeah, right. And that was and even before then, that was the first time they had been good in forever. You know what I'm saying? So they get once, they
Yeah.
get a good year like what, every 20 years? They like Jeepers
Yeah,
Creepers.
something
Every
like that.
23 years they be good.
Mm-hmm. Be like
Man,
that.
yeah, it
Yeah,
be
man.
like that. It kind of, but I'm gonna tell you right now though, this is the success that bruh having. The dude that's their coach. I can't think of his name, but I know he used to coach at in Division 3. and he won a whole bunch of fucking championships in Division 3. Then he left
Yeah.
Division 3 and he went to Buffalo, and he had won, you know what I'm saying, pretty good at Buffalo. And he like, well, fuck it, I'll just take the job at Kansas. Hey man, that dude is a good coach, but he benefited. That's one thing, he benefiting off Les Miles right now. And let me explain it to you. Right, let me
Yeah,
explain it to
go
you why.
ahead.
Let me explain to the world why. Because the majority of those recruits that's on that team are Les Miles boys. They in there, they're that's the seniors and the fifth year seniors and the fourth year juniors that's on that team right now that's playing hella football. Them the Les Miles kids that Les Miles will have recruited. But you know what I'm saying? Les Miles had got fired because he was doing some extracurricular activities. And
Mm,
with this dude coming in, with him being a good ass coach, he taking that talent that Les had and now it's producing on the field. See what I'm saying? Like that quarterback, that was one of Les boys. That was one of Les first recruits. See what I'm saying? So see them Les kids, it just said he got a good ass coach too to put with it. Hey man, you never know what happens. You see what I'm saying? See,
yeah. Yeah.
but they ain't gonna
That's
fall. They ain't gonna
crazy.
go undefeated. They would not go undefeated because they still got to play Texas. They still got, but I don't know. They beat Texas last year, so I can't let me slow down on them.
Yeah, I'm
They
saying
still got
that
to play.
Oklahoma. You talking about Oklahoma today, man?
Oh yeah, I talked about them getting their ass thumped today by TCU.
Man, that shit looking bad for him, bro.
Hey,
They
Brent
already
Brennan
got
was
beat by. Yeah, he supposed to be a defensive guy.
right. You giving up 55 points to TCU? Ooh, yeah, overrated, overrated. Sometimes you better as a coordinator, like Josh McDaniels. I'm just saying, Oakland, y'all see what's going on. I'm just saying, I mean not Oakland,
Yeah.
but the Vegas. Y'all see what Josh McDaniels? He's a coordinator. Some people are good because look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm speaking for myself, bro. I've even though, like I said, I ain't never been to no big time programs and all, et cetera, whatever. But I've had a head coaching job at my level. I'll just say that much. And even on my
Mm,
level, I seen the stress. Like, God damn, boy. So imagine shit if I'm handling this little ad program right here, and it's this stress, these people up here getting that big stress. And man,
yeah, boy.
these last couple of years, me being a DC, I was an OC for 3 years ago, and then COVID hit, and then I was like, shit, I'm gonna transition back to the defense for a couple of years, but I'm having more fun. I ain't got all that pressure on my ass. You know what I'm saying? See, so it's good with
Mm,
me. You feel me? So I'm having a good time. All the pressure's on the head, man. Some people just some coaches, we have to understand our roles. Some of us we all want that head job because that's what you want to do as a coach. But some of us is not meant for us. Some of us are just meant to be coordinators. See what I'm saying? Some of us are meant to just to be a line coach, or you know what I'm saying, a special teams coach, or you know what I'm saying, etc. Some of us are not meant to be head coaches. And you know, once you get to some of them programs like in college, like Brian Harsin at Auburn, he's a great coach.
yeah.
He not a great coach over here in the South. He a good coach in the
Right.
Midwest. He a good coach out west. He a good coach out there because he know them people out there. But coming down here, bro, where you in the state of Alabama, you supposed to be able to walk into whatever school, and you at Auburn, you supposed to be able to walk into whatever school you want to in Birmingham area and say, hey, coach. And they supposed to say, what's going on, Coach Carson? What's going on, Coach Brian? And shake your hand and say,
Mm-hmm.
hey, yeah, I got 3 or 4 for them. He supposed to be able to come down to Mobile. And see, I'm gonna use Williamson High School here in Mobile, Alabama, bro. Williamson High School here in Mobile, Alabama has given the University of Auburn All-Americans every year, bro. The head coach that's down here now at Williamson used to play at Auburn, play in the league. So it's a pipeline. See what I'm saying? It's a pipeline for them people. That man ain't even been down here yet. I talked to the head coach from Williamson, like, dang, what's that, big cuz? He like, shit, what's going on? We talk, we chopping it up. I was like, shit, you sending anything to Auburn yesterday? He said out his mouth, bro, I ain't talked to that man like that. He's talked to recruiters, but he hasn't talked to the head man. See what I'm saying?
Oh man. Yeah, yeah. He fucking up. He messing up,
Right.
bro.
Ready, Red, I see you out there. Much respect, Jason. Say, what you think, Kansas at top 10? Hell no. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck no. They are a top 30. They are top 25. I'm gonna say this: they top 20 to 30, but they not beyond top 20, Jason. I'm sorry. They have they have played. They play. You can't do nothing but play your schedule. See what I'm saying? So I can't say they ain't, but they beating who they're supposed to beat. Now when they start, if they beat TCU or they beat Oklahoma, even though Oklahoma down, but if they beat Oklahoma, yes, they got to beat one of them three for me to be like, oh, and they beat on the Texas team. That ain't shit. Shots at Texas. You beat on Texas Tech and Texas and Baylor and Texas in the Big 12. That ain't nothing special no more. TCU is the best team in Texas right now. Fuck that shit. Houston ain't by shit either. Rice ain't shit. Shout out to
Damn,
UAB for
Texas
handling
down,
Rice
bro.
today. Right.
Yeah, damn. Just the way you ran that down, damn, they down bad, ain't
The U folded, but my Cowboys rolled. Hey, Cowgirls, y'all think Cooper rushed the man for y'all? Wait till they really get some game film on that motherfucker. He gonna show you what's by him. I'm just saying. You think any punishment for that? Oh, hey, I was talking about that. Hey, did you see the what happened with the Ohio State and Rutgers game, man, between the coaches?
Yeah. I saw it, bro. I heard you
Hey, man.
talking about it too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on Rutgers side. I'm on the head coach for Rutgers, bro. I'm like, shit, hey, bro, I'd have went over that motherfucker too. Like, hey, what the fuck? Hey, bro, you up 39 points in the fucking. It is like what 3-4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and you up
Hmm.
39 points. You trying to fake punt on me, bro? I'm running across the field too, and then my players is at fighting. I'm running across the two, and I'm gonna tell my players to back up. And I'm at the coach. I'm probably I would have been suspended, and I'd have been fined too, bro. I'd have been all on ESPN tomorrow. I'd have been. I'm talking about look. They'd have been goddamn starting it off. You know how they had an NFL show in the morning. They'd have been starting off with
Hmm.
Coach Dude, then flipped out on the sideline between the Ohio State and Rutgers game. He then went over and grabbed Coach Day by his face and then punched him all in his chin for goddamn gonna doing his players. Like, I'd have did that, bro. Because that shit it's real disrespect. And
Yeah.
it's real, it's real. That's just like real deal. Like, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about you no more. See what I'm saying? Because this ain't 20 years ago with the BCS where you have to beat every opponent by 50. No, you in the Big 10, you in the SEC, you basically, if you are a Power 5 conference and you go undefeated, you are in the
You
playoff.
gonna be in there. Yeah.
You
Hmm.
Ohio State, you up by 39. You ain't got to do it. I don't care if the player did it or not. And see, one thing about the coach, as soon as the player got goddamn, because the punter got destroyed on the sideline like he should have. He got destroyed, bro. He should
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
have.
I like that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
got
don't rub
destroyed.
it in, bro.
Yeah. Don't rub it in, bro. You done beat me. I'm dead. I'm done. But hey, man, that's just me. I would have. Why, boy? Look, I would have did the same thing. I think on Coach Greg did. I would have did the same thing, bro. I'm protecting my pride, my team, and I'm showing my team that hey, I'm gonna fight for you regardless. But
Hmm.
we gonna fight. And even if we getting beat, you not finna embarrass me. You not finna slap me and spit in my face at the same time. No, no. And not think I'm not gonna fight back. No. I don't even give a shit if you whoop me after you spit in my face and slap me. You can still whoop me, but you gonna hear my name. You gonna feel my pain. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can feel me,
yeah.
bro. You gonna understand that, hey man, that little nigga ain't nothing to play with. Let me not do it. Him, or his team, well, in this instance, his team is gonna be about that action. So that's why I'm on Rucker's side when it comes to this one. Now, is it gonna be some punishment? Nah, I think they're
Yeah,
gonna let
yeah.
it go.
You
I
think
think they're gonna
so?
let
You
it.
think
Yeah,
that?
they're gonna let it go. Yeah, because it wasn't nothing but finger pointing and cussing. See what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully they don't do that. But this
Right.
new
I
age
think
sensitive, bro.
I bet that kicker think twice about that. Shit, that bitch gonna think twice,
So
15 times,
so
10
so they were
times. Shit.
saying did he do it on his own, or did they
Yeah,
call that
that's what
shit
they
till they
said.
do
They
it?
said they're allegedly saying he did it on his own. No, cause see, I'm gonna tell you
No,
like
no,
this.
he ain't do that
You
shit.
go over
Yeah.
stuff like that in practice. You go over stuff like that in games. I mean, all that stuff. You tell your team how to respect your opponent. Even if you crushing that, okay. And I'm gonna use example, bro. what was that last week when that team scored 98 points when it was 98-0.
Yeah,
Wagner versus somebody,
yeah,
bro. And that was literally the score was 98-0,
yeah. I
bro.
remember that.
They were taking knees in the fourth quarter when they had scored the last touchdown, bro. Instead of goddamn on kicking the extra points, bro, they took a knee so they wouldn't score 100 points. That's respect. Even though I know you, but I'm smashing you. I'm tearing your ass up, but I still respect you enough, and I still respect the game of football enough. I still respect the men who sacrificed themselves way back in the day. I still respect them enough to where I ain't gonna do you like that. Cause see, hey, cause one day I'm telling you that for when you do shit like that in football, karma be a motherfucker. Karma be a motherfucker. Like seriously, karma be a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. And Ohio State they gonna get it at the worst time this year. When this shit come back to them, it's gonna be at a time you gonna and they gonna all and mark my words, they gonna be thinking about that punter. You're gonna have some real football fans gonna be looking at that punter like I ought to punch your head in right now. I ought to punch you right now. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Salute, big dog.
Yeah,
Much
man.
respect. Much respect.
Yeah, for sure,
Hey,
man. But hey, yeah, go ahead.
nah, but like I say, man, I'm with the coach on that one. I'm actually with the little dude that got dang on blasted his ass on the sideline and got that 15-yard personal foul late hit. I'm look, if I'm the coach, my nigga, I'm buying him a steak after the game. I'm sending him wherever he wanna, however I can get him, because I know the coaches ain't supposed to do stuff like that in the NCAA. So I'm calling his booster, his NIL deal, or what. I'm somebody get in touch with his money man and give him a Roof Chris Porterhouse on me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Him get a big steak for that one because he did what he was supposed to do too. Bro, you disrespect me like that, homeboy, and you just tipping on the sideline like it's all good. I'm finna knock your head off.
For sure. For sure, for sure. But hey, man, I appreciate you letting me on, bro. I'm better go
Oh,
and
you
get up
already
out of
know
here.
with it. You already know. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Appreciate you, yeah. Hey, man, for those in the chat, man, y'all got thing on look up my boy, man, Bama TV, man, Bama Visit TV, man. Y'all go support, man. It's just I'm gonna say it like this, gentlemen and ladies in the chat. Y'all know we always say, hey, we support the crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all support us, got thing on up and coming sports talks. You know what I'm saying? Us people that like to
Yeah.
talk sports too. You know what I'm saying? Because we support all the crazy shit. We all support the crazy shit. Let's support some motherfuckers that's just trying to have fun and talk sports too. But man, salute to you, big dog. Man, much respect, bro. Appreciate
All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you,
it.
bro. Peace.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, man, like I was saying, y'all, man, I would have did the same thing on every aspect of Rucker side. I would have done the exact same thing, point blank period. You see what I'm saying? But Bama's still number one. These analysts sleep. After tonight, after today, we're gonna see if they're gonna keep that same energy when Alabama barely beat Texas. Yes, I said it loud and I say it again. When Alabama we struggle win, barely beat Texas in Austin, down there in Texas. But hey, they dropped us. They dropped us now. Now we're gonna see if they're gonna keep that same energy against these Georgia Bull Puppies. Cause see, these Georgia Bull Puppies went to the middle of Missouri. Cause to the middle of the cornfields and barely struggle win, came out of there like that. I'm just saying. So hey, I'm just saying, keep that same energy. Bruh, I call this the separation Saturday, y'all. And I titled that as the head of my title because now you're starting to see which teams is legit. Now you're gonna start seeing which teams is real deal threats and dangerous to win a national title. Now you're gonna start seeing teams who was overrated and who was flukes. Today, it's been some teams that was exposed. It's been some teams that was goddamn going, hey, y'all trash for real, for real. I don't even see why y'all Kentucky, number seventh ranked in the nation, Kentucky. Y'all let Ole Miss and Lane ain't got it this shit like that. Lane don't have that team like he didn't have these last couple of years. He know it. But for him to pull out that victory against allegedly uh mock draft. You know, all these experts, Todd McShays, and all these people saying Will Levis was supposed to be. Oh, he might be the first overall pick. He might be the best quarterback in his class. He's better than C.J. Stroud. He's better than Bryce Young, et cetera, et cetera. Hey man, if you can't beat Lane, Ole Miss, how the fuck is you number one? I'm just saying. That's just my opinion on it. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Keep this content coming. These streets are dangerous on these YouTube. Hey, boy, Jason, you know I'm gonna just tell you like this, boy. Stay low, stay out the way. Hey, God dang on, hey, if they shoot at you, shoot back. God dang, stay behind cover. That's the only thing I can say. Cause this shit around this motherfucker is stupid. Hey, boy, you see it right in front of your face all day long. I'm just saying, you see it in front of your face all day long. Some people you thought was kind of some things, and then you know, say true color. I just say like this though, Jason. It's just real talk. All jokes aside, man. The serious coach in me, I just say like this. All people's colors come out eventually. Seriously, bro. All people colors come out eventually, man. Everybody show their true colors eventually, man. So some things, you know, everybody can look past. Some things you personally can look past. Some things you can't. See what I'm saying? So you just, you know, and I'm just speaking for people individually. Shit, you just gotta, you know, rock how you rock with the people what it is. But shit, hey man, I don't, a lot of this shit, dog, I don't stud that shit because that shit they don't pertain to me. So I don't give two shits and shit. Like I say right now, I'm on my F's. If it ain't faith, football, and family, I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying I'm on them F's. I'm just saying. So, hey, so if it ain't one, if it ain't them three, you gonna get a fuck. So it is what it is. I came on YouTube for sport. Hey man, actually that's what I came on YouTube for the same thing, bro. When I first came on YouTube, I was looking up plays and just trying to get get extra stuff for my coaching knowledge. And then, you know what I'm saying, I was just looking up like documentaries or some crazy shit here and there. Hey, man, I be looking crazy at animals and shit like lions. I love lion documentaries. See what I'm saying? So that's why I ain't know nothing about this other shit, man, to some, you know, to basically 2 years ago. That's when I came across this blogging and all that stuff. And hey, some of it is good. Some of it shout out to these people, bro. Matter of fact, I'm going to say this. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. Said, you do your thing, do your thing. Hey, man, I don't hate on no man, no woman getting their bag or having their entertainment. No matter if I indulge in it, no matter if I like it, I don't give a fuck. Do you. Be you. Shit, because that's one of my new sayings now, y'all. Shit, do you, be you. Shit, because those that mind don't matter. And those that matter don't mind. Catch it, though. I'm just saying, catch it, though. You feel me? If you can't catch it, hey, you gonna have to show your face or something to me. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Yo, what's happening with it, Doc? What's happening with
Hey, what's going on, bro?
you? Not much.
I got
So
that
tired.
YouTube going on, man. Hold on, let me figure out real quick how to because I got a double voice going on. So I'm gonna mute myself real quick and try to like pause my YouTube and then we're gonna chop it up.
Yeah. But anyway, like I say, shit. Hey man, I just, you know, I stay away from that other shit, man. I love football, man. So that's why I stay focused on football. I had one of my partners tell me shit, but you got dang on. You talk you say your title is Coach Do Sports. It should just be Coach Do Football. And you know what I'm saying? Because I love football. I could talk football all year long. Man, college, especially like college football, man. College football is a 24-hour, 7-day a week thing because of recruiting and et cetera like that. What's happening with you, brother? I
Hey,
can hear you clearly, man.
365 though. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a good season, bro.
Right,
Man, these
fact.
analysts really they just really trying to like drink the Kool-Aid and shit, trying to put somebody else up, you know what I'm saying? But really, if you're watching and paying attention, you could clearly see Bama is still probably the number one team. And I do not like Bama.
Right.
I
But let me
can't
ask
wait.
you this.
I can't wait till that nigga Nick Saban retire. Like real
Hey, but
talk.
let me ask you this. Do
Yeah,
you
go
think
ahead.
it's just is it the Bama fatigue? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Is it the national Bama fatigue? Like everybody, no matter if you ride with the tide or not, you think just everybody's just tired of seeing Alabama, Alabama, Alabama. Do you think that's some of the cause right there too?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the certain thing of it. I mean, like, cause I got some of that too. I got a little Bama fatigue. I'm tired of Nick Saban and them boys doing their thing, but this year is different though. I mean,
Right.
it seemed like the other teams done caught up a little bit, but Bama still got Bryce Young. They still got Nick Saban, and they still got 5 stars all over the board, man. So it's like, okay, Georgia, man, come on, they got Stetson Bennett over there.
Right. Right.
Everybody know if Alabama wasn't injured last year in the national championship, that they would have got over on them boys. So it's just like, everybody drinking the Kool-Aid, then they talk about Ohio State. Man, Ohio State playing in the weakest conference, bro. The Big Ten is so overrated, bro. It's
True.
pretty much the same thing as the Pac-12 or the ACC, just with Ohio State in it. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
put Ohio State in the ACC, it's the same shit. They just got to play Clemson one time, but they rolling through everybody. So it's just
Correct.
like
I agree with
it's just like Ohio State is overhyped. So they just ready for somebody to take the throne. You know what I'm saying? Now
But
they pushing for Dion to go to Auburn. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I spoke on that earlier. I had made a little post about everybody wants Dion. Now everybody, because see, a couple years ago,
Bro,
didn't nobody want this man a couple years ago when he was a high school coach. Now everybody
yeah.
looking at him because but so I'm gonna tell you like this. It's because of the money side and the recruiting side. It ain't even about the wins or losses. They looking at the money side right now. See what I'm saying?
See,
They looking at right. They looking at the
absolutely.
recruits and the monies that
Absolutely.
this man gonna bring in for the
Oh
university.
yeah. Oh
They
yeah,
ain't
because
looking at for
everybody
nothing else.
gonna watch that Iron Bowl. If Dion go to Auburn,
Oh yeah,
man,
money
look,
go. Yes,
nigga, it's no more debate which who the best rivalry is. If
but
that
you
nigga go
just
to Auburn
just think about,
and Saban in Alabama, it's over with.
man. I'm
It's
gonna
over.
tell you like this: if Dion was to go to Auburn, bro, that'd split the goddamn fan base of Alabama in half. Because
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
myself, bro, I grew up idolizing
yeah.
Dion. I look,
Facts.
I got a former player and a little dude that I know personally that's on Dion team now. See what I'm saying? I love Dion. I wanted to be. I wore number 2 all my football life because of Dion. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If it
yeah.
was, it had to be something around Dion. You feel me? The cleat, everything, the face mat, everything with Dion. So if he
But
go to Auburn, that shit goddamn would be hard for me. Be like,
yeah,
ooh, you know what I'm saying?
but
It'd be
but
more like, bro, I want Auburn to win every game besides Bama.
facts. But let me ask you something, Coach. What part of Alabama are you from? More the southern part or the northern
Yeah, I'm from
part?
the Gulf. I'm from Lower Alabama. I'm from the Gulf Coast. I'm from
Oh, okay.
Mobile.
So you really like down there in Auburn country,
No,
kind of, sort
actually,
of.
Auburn is no. Actually, I'm gonna tell you like this: where I'm at, bro, it's a
Yeah,
mix between Alabama,
Auburn.
Auburn, and LSU.
Huh? Yeah, yeah. I feel that.
It's a
I feel
lot of
that.
LSU
And then
fans where I'm at.
and then you got Florida State right there. You know what
Oh
I'm
no, it
saying?
ain't too many Florida State fans around here.
Facts. Now I
It
feel
ain't.
you. I feel you, but I'm just saying like the school not too far away from there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
all
no,
them schools. Yeah.
Auburn. Actually, they both by almost the same distance from Mobile.
Okay.
Driving
Yep.
wise, both of them will take by, depending on how you drive. Both of them will take by 4 hours, depending on
I'm
how you drive.
I'm over here watching this USC versus Arizona State.
Hey, what's
I,
the update on that score?
it's 42-25. USC up.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. They,
Yeah.
they, they, man. I was saying about them earlier, man. They a mirage. If
Yeah,
they
they Oklahoma, bro, all over again. That's all they
right,
is.
right,
When
right.
they get if they make it to the playoff, I hope they don't let them in. Please don't let these motherfuckers in because we already know what time it is.
They
They
gonna
gonna
make
get
it, man. If they
yeah.
go undefeated, they'll make it.
But I think on the cool, I think Georgia about to take a L, bro. I was talking to my homeboy yesterday. I said, bro, Georgia ain't for real, bro. It's like you see how everybody go through their struggles, like they had them close games. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. How I feel like this season gonna be for Alabama. They gonna play some close games and they gonna win them hoes. It's not gonna be the Alabama where we just seen like them blowouts, comfortable wins and shit. They
Right.
gonna show when it's time to make a play, they athletes gonna step up and make them plays. And I feel like that's how they gonna win it this year, all the way
What
through. But with a team like Georgia, when they start off hot like that, everybody is on the bandwagon. I knew that they was gonna have a close game today. I don't know what it was about it. I was like, man, Georgia, they about to get tested. Now think about it. They got Tennessee, they got Florida. Them boys ain't trying to hit it like that. They ain't nobody scared of Georgia like that, fam. I'm gonna be
right.
honest with you. So they might not even make it into like, you know what I'm saying, the SEC championship undefeated.
Woo. Hey, woo. You woo. You them big bold predictions there, buddy. Woo.
Hey,
Hey, I
hey,
respect it.
hey,
But see, I
you see
understand.
what
I got
Missouri, bro? If you seen what Missouri did to them, I don't know what
right.
their schedule look like. If they got to go to Tennessee, if they got to go into Tennessee,
So
into
let me
Knoxville,
ask you this: you think Tennessee is real deal? Because think about it like this: that Pitt game don't look too good today. Because shit, Pitt got upset about goddamn Georgia Tech.
yeah,
Florida
yeah,
suspect. See what I'm
but
saying?
that
The
SEC, I mean
rivalry.
that
Right.
ACC, like you got a bunch of mid teams, like they all gonna have a little smoke for each other. It's kind of like
Right.
the Big 12, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like all them schools, Baylor, Oklahoma State, they gonna have a little smoke for each other, and
But
they all on the like kind of mid level. So any of them schools
I'm
like to
gonna
run the
say this:
table.
I just I don't I don't like Tennessee defense right now, man. Tennessee is like Josh Heupel
I
is
feel
just
you,
like oh boy out there in USC. They all offense. Offense is straight gas, 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 gas. All go, all go.
but
But their defense is all caution,
but
all
check
yellow.
this out. Check this out though, Coach. Uh, Georgia has been exposed by Missouri. Whatever Missouri
Oh,
has
true.
done to them is on film. And
But see, I'm gonna tell you how they exposed them though. They
yeah,
exposed if for the people that watched the game, that
mm-hmm,
they Georgia lost a lot on defense. See what I'm saying? They lost a
absolutely,
whole bunch. And how Missouri was running the ball on their ass. If you have a good running game, well, they in Georgia in trouble this year on their running game. And see, because that's gonna open up the play action for. That's gonna open up the receiving. That's gonna open up the passing game. Because that's what Missouri did today. Missouri actually was committed to running the ball. See what I'm saying?
the
And like
thing about
that last drive that they had, they deviated away from it. They went straight pass, and it fucked them up. They should have got them started off with the run
right,
because they were gashing them on the outside in the gap outside. See what I'm saying? They weren't running shit up the middle. See what I'm saying? If you
right,
got a good back that can stretch out and hit that outside, bro, Georgia in trouble. And then you, like you said earlier when you first came on, Stetson Bennett.
absolutely. But you know what? I believe, like honestly, with Georgia, when it come down to Georgia, I can't hold them too much because I respect them. They got a bunch of
Right,
5 stars and great athletes, just like Alabama got. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And you know, I've been watching they recruiting for the past 10 years, and they've been top three, top
Top three,
two
five, top.
for the past
Just
10
say top
years. You
five
know
the
what I'm saying?
whole time.
Man, top three, coach,
The
like
whole time,
the
right?
whole time. So I know they got them boys over there, you know. But I feel like over the course of the season, you know, I feel like Texas. I'm a Texas fan. I feel like Texas is better than what people thought they was. You
They
know what I'm
are.
saying?
They are. I agree with you.
Last week we got upset by Tech because Sarkeesian ain't let the quarterback loose. He ain't let the
Mm.
quarterback loose versus a Tech team that was just desperate doing everything. They gonna be a below
Showed up
500
today
team.
though.
Don't even worry about
Showed
Tech.
up today against
Yeah, yeah.
West Virginia today.
He let that boy loose. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, but look, Stark need to goddamn feed that beast that y'all got. Y'all got the best fucking running back in the nation, bro. I'm
yeah,
just being
but but
honest, bro.
but you
Bijan is
gotta
the
stay.
best.
You gotta stay balanced though.
True. I understand. I agree with
You
you.
you
Okay, but
you gotta stay
hold on. Now,
balanced.
now, now, I'm gonna bring it to you. Well, yeah, no, because that wasn't him. That was Lane. So I can't even say that. That was Lane. So I ain't even gonna put that there. I'm gonna stop myself before I even start. So I do agree with you. You do have to be. But if you utilize Bijan in effective ways, man, that'll open up your offense. That's like today with Bama, bro. They finally utilized Gibbs in the right
Yeah,
way,
I
man,
saw
and that
that.
unlocked that.
That
That man,
hey, that
it
boy got
unlocked.
loose, huh?
Yeah, it unlock. And that's just the same way. If you utilize Bijan like that, bro, that'll unlock everything. That'll
Yeah,
unlock. But y'all need that young boy
hey,
back. Y'all need that young
Mil-
boy back fast.
Milrow got loose too today though, huh? Jalen Milrow, they're back up. You know what I'm talking about, Coach?
You was breaking up. I'm sorry. All I
Oh
heard
yeah,
was
yeah. I
Miro.
probably yeah. I say Milrow got loose, the backup quarterback for
Yeah.
Alabama. Yeah,
Hey, I'm
you
gonna tell you like
know,
this. When he learned how to play quarterback, like the other Jalen we had, I love Jalen. I'm mad at how Alabama did Jalen. That's why I'm a big ass
hey,
Jalen Hurts fan.
hey, hey, it's funny because they both from the same area, man. They both from Houston,
Right. They
and they
both from
play the same
Texas.
way. Yeah.
They play the same way, exactly, bro. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you like
Yep.
this, man. When that just like with Jalen Hurts is learning how to play quarterback, and look what he doing. He gets
Mm-hmm.
better and better year by year. Look
But
what he doing.
but
Jalen
but
Mills gonna be the same way.
Milrow gonna have got a little bit of advantage because he get to watch Bryce Young. And I don't care what nobody
True.
say, man. Bryce Young is the best quarterback in the country.
Oh,
So that's why I
I'm a
say
Bryce fan.
man, I ain't trying to hear that shit about that CJ
I'm not a Bryce
Stroud
fan,
shit.
bro.
Hey man, that's
I'm not a
cool. I'm
CJ
not trying to hear
Stroud.
no CJ Stroud shit. I'm not trying to hear none of them quarterbacks. I fuck with
Right.
Quinn Ewers, but Bryce Young is my favorite quarter.
See,
I mean, not my favorite, but he the best quarterback to me, bro. It's all the
I'm gonna tell
eyeball
you.
tests that he could pass. I watched him all. I watched him for a whole year in high school. You know, that's what I'm
Right.
into. Into high school football.
Me too.
So
Me too. I
I be
love high
watching.
school and college.
Yeah, so I be watching these kids come up, and when they get to school, I know what time it is. You know,
Right. But see,
if
let
you
me ask
know
you this. Cause see, I'm a critic of Bryce. I love Bryce. He's the quarterback on my team. But
what you,
I'm a critic also.
what you
I
don't
just
like
think
about him.
he hold the fucking ball too long. He hold it too long, and he
Yeah,
hasn't. To me, he hasn't grasped the aspect of he can make all the throws, he can make all the reads. But to me, in my opinion, he hasn't learned the grasp of throwing the receiver open yet.
damn,
See what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
That's
I
just
don't
my
know if I
opinion.
could.
That's just me.
Hey, hey, he got to have some kind of type of criticism. We can't just give
Right.
this
Cause see,
nigga
that's why he
a
hold the
plus
ball.
10. Yeah, we got to say something about him.
Cause
Hey,
see, if
you
he
know what I'm saying?
just think about it like this though. If he
I ain't
didn't
gonna say
hold,
I
if he
agree,
really
but I got to find something.
right.
Because to
But see,
me,
look at it though. If he that's why I say he hold the ball so long because he has to learn to throw the fucking receivers open. Because if he threw the receivers open, he wouldn't hold the ball. But I know that's
oh,
just part of his game.
okay, I see what you're saying with that. That kind of, see what you're saying, but uh, the thing about it, my pro about him holding the ball is his feet so good. Like his
Right.
pocket presence so good that he just back there doing this little two step and it's a little shuffle. You know what I'm saying? If you see him,
Right.
you watch his body language, he completely loose. He not timid.
Right.
He calm. You know what I'm saying? He'll slip right out of some pressure real quick. So that's
Right.
what I
I
love
see what you're
about.
saying.
Maybe he too caught up in the two step a little bit that he needs to just
Right.
go ahead and let
But
that
see,
thing fly. Like throw it to
I'm
where
a,
the
I'm
receiver is going to be instead of just holding that thing. And sometimes I feel like he wants the play to break down so he could just go ahead and get down on the boys.
right. But see, I'm gonna say
No.
it like I be having the discussion with my uncle all the time, man. He a big Alabama fan. We always do compare last year to this year so far. And I tell him last year, man, we keep with that one. Like this year, Gibbs is that one. Last year, Williams was that one. Williams was the factor so much because of his speed. Bryce was able to hold the ball for another second to 2 seconds while Williamson is hitting that nine, hitting that goal. And he can get, you know what I'm saying? He has the arm strength to make that throw all day long. See what I'm saying?
Right.
And plus like last year, you had Minshew that was able to get open underneath all the time. So you had that the
Absolutely.
safety valve also. That's why I said this year he doesn't have that. So he has to learn to, hey, I got to get that ball out of my hand. I can't take these hits. See what I'm saying? Let me got dang on. If I'm scrambling, I'm out the pocket, dump it off out of bounds, dump it off and live for the next play.
But the
It's okay to check down. He hasn't checked down yet.
absolutely.
It's okay to check down.
But
You see what I'm saying?
come on, coach. Coach, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all Bama fans just spoiled in the motherfucker, dog.
Hey,
That's
nah,
what
I'm okay. I'm a realist when it comes to my team.
I feel you.
I'm a real big critic, big dog. I'm a real
Nah,
if you
you You
I
being
swear, if you
realistic.
watch
You being
live,
realistic. I'm not gonna say you're not being
yeah,
realistic, but I mean, it's like this is the game, and yeah, you right, but I mean, come on, you still very well off. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like
yeah,
it's a
because
lot of people, it's a lot of teams out there that trade your hand for their
right.
hand. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they trade they man for my third string round.
Nah, for real. You seen how Milrow got in there and just start. You know what I'm saying? They just start
Katie Rose. Right. Now
was
I had
crazy.
it earlier. I was saying when dude Bama was up, I was saying I was giving. I'm a hard critic on Bill O'Brien too. I can't stand Bill. I can't wait till he leave.
Man, don't
But I
nobody
had
like
to
that
give him
dude, man. I
credit
couldn't
today.
stand that dude when he was at the Texans, bro. Man, I hate.
Man,
I'm
that's
sorry,
for
I don't like
starting,
that
man.
nigga, man. I don't like that. Now I don't
He's
like his
trash.
persona. I don't like his
Nothing about him.
no, man. I don't like the way he talked to the players. You
Nothing
know what I'm
about
saying?
him. I
Well,
can't.
Brady
It's
got.
nothing
That's
about
the
him.
only time I was happy about Tom Brady when Tom Brady got on his motherfucking ass and wanted to fight him on the sideline. That's the
And
only
you see
time I
what
was a fan
happened.
of
He
Brady.
got the fuck on too, right? You see what
Yeah, they.
happened, right? You see they shipped his
Yeah,
ass on to Penn State, right? You see what
yeah,
happened to the
man.
man. You see,
Yeah. Then he ended up in Houston, man. God damn.
but he had today.
He
I'm
did
gonna say
decent in
this.
Houston. I ain't gonna cap. He did. He did decent in
And he had
Houston.
Deshaun, bro. He had
Yeah,
Deshaun to
he
be
had
hot.
and D Hop. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
come on, bro.
He had them boys.
I'm just saying, he had them get us.
That's
But
why
today,
I ain't trying to make this about the NFL, but the Texans. I'm from Houston, man. Born and raised. Went to all the hood schools and all that, man. And the Texans is the worst organization in football. I'm gonna say that. And I'm gonna leave it alone. But But
well,
yeah,
I'm a
man,
Browns
I don't
fan.
care.
It
I
ain't.
don't care about that. I care about college football. I don't really care about the high school. I mean the NFL shit. I don't even watch that shit no more.
But I'm gonna say this today. I had to give Coach Bill O'Brien credit for his second half play calling because he adjusted his play calling to the talents of Jalen Milrow. See what I'm saying?
Facts,
I,
facts.
I understand they've been running a package with the kid. They've been building a package with the kid since last year, and I understand they might simplify for him, but he actually he catered to his need, and now it's a blessing in disguise when it comes to certain types of injuries sometimes. With Bryce being hurt right now, it's a blessing because it's going to let our offensive line build their confidence back up. Because see, now you got them big ass 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" monsters that's 300 pounds. Instead of pass blocking protection all the damn time where they can't really put their hands on nobody. Now they're gonna be able to move down the field and move some people and get physical again. And so it's
Yeah,
gonna help the offensive line to their confidence. So when Bryce come back, they'll be gelling as a unit. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll be, hey man, now we can goddamn on maul some people. Now we can get back at the playing, running the
yeah,
football. Because right, that's why I say it's a blessing in disguise a little bit. See what I'm saying?
yeah. I kind of see that, man. But I gotta reiterate. I ain't no Alabama fan, but I got Alabama winning it all this year. I think the hype with Ohio State, they playing their cupcake ass conference, and everybody excited. They might lose to
Hey,
Penn
look,
State. They
I got,
might
a, I
lose
got
to
a,
Michigan.
I got a good loyal subscriber, man. That's a real deal Michigan fan. So
Oh
he
yeah.
taking offense. Look, he taking
I
offense to you saying the conference.
no 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 no. But
I
I'm gonna
agree
be
with
all
you
right.
though.
All right. I'm being a little flagrant. I'm being a little flagrant. I could admit that.
Nah,
But
yeah,
but the
because the
only
conference
team
is weak.
but the only team they got to play is Michigan. It may be Penn State.
Right.
And nobody care
And
about
Penn
Michigan
State,
State. Michigan State, the only other team that people even talk about, but Michigan gonna wipe their nose. So
and
Michigan to put them
you
back in
see what
their place.
Wisconsin is this year. Right. And you see what
Man, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is this year.
Man, I don't even see why people talk about Wisconsin, the Rutgers, Maryland. Come on, man. Like, come on,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
I don't take that conference seriously. I
Indiana,
respect Michigan.
Illinois.
Come on, man. Yeah. Come on, man. I don't take that conference seriously, man. I respect Iowa a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I
Why?
respect Michigan. Man, because sometimes they run that ball and they get physical and stuff, and then when they play a real team, they
And
get the
you like
paws put
smash
on.
mouth football. I understand. You like smash
No,
my football.
I like it. I like it a little bit when it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? My thing is when you play that smash my football, you got a team that get up on you by 14 points. You in trouble.
right
If you can't,
facts.
if
But
you
that's
can't
just like
sling
look.
that ball, yeah,
That's just like the service academies. If you let the service academies get up on you, god dang on by 10 or 14 points, you in trouble because they gonna run that motherfucker down your throat and run that clock out. And see, man, that's why I was saying. That's why I'm gonna bring it back to Alabama was a blessing in the sky. Because see now we're gonna run the ball more. We got four backs, and I'm gonna say this: we got four backs that can start at least 75 D1
yeah,
schools right now. So
yeah.
with them four backs, plus the running, plus the quarterback, so that's five basically running backs. It's gonna help the defense get more goddamn on rest. That's one thing I can't stand about offenses these days. Back in the day, it used to be more 10, 11, 12, 13 play drives. Now it's more of a 1, 2, 3 touchdown, 1, 2, 5 play touchdown. And your defense just got off the field. Now they right back on the field. So that's why all these goddamn scores be goddamn on mirage and manipulated because the defense don't get no time. That's what's wrong with one thing last year with Bama defense. Last year, man, Bama was scoring every 2, 3 plays, and you putting the defense right back out there, and they got dang on. See what I'm saying? So it really didn't help. That's why I say this injury is a blessing in disguise. Now let me ask you a question. Earlier, I was
Okay,
saying that I'm gonna speak as a father now, not just a football fan, not just a football coach, but I'm speaking as a father now. I was saying
okay,
earlier, if I was the father of Bryce Young and if I was the father of Tua Tagovailoa, I would tell the coaching staff, I would tell every freaking body I'm shutting my child down for the rest of the year.
damn.
I'm
Hold on,
shutting
Bryce
down.
Young. I understand Tua, but Bryce.
I'm shutting Bryce down too.
So he
Roll
could go
damn
to.
time, but I'm shutting
You,
Bryce down too.
you talking about draft? Okay. See, because he going to the league in the he about to get drafted, right? With
Yeah,
Bryce Young.
top 10 pick.
Tua
Top 10 pick
Tua
guaranteed.
Tua already in the league. What happened to Tua? That was scary.
That's
It should never happen.
right.
I think they fired the doctor that cleared them. But I mean, come on, we know it was people in that doctor. But man, with
Yeah.
the thing I don't
The
think about
owner.
Tua, I got to agree with you. I don't know about the Bryce Young, but definitely agree with you on Tua. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? But
this why I say with Bryce. This why I explained. This why I was saying earlier with Bryce as a dad, not as the football coach, not as the football ex-football want to be football player and all that shit, but as a dad in me who has a little boy that play football. See what I'm saying?
okay,
As a
right, right.
daddy in me, I'm thinking about, hey man, my son, we already got a few $1 million in our pocket. All right.
Facts.
We already got that. That's already it's already done. Every Saturday now you see my son on TV from Dr. Pepper in the Heisman House. You see my son every time you turn on your TV now. So I got that money. If I
Mm-hmm.
come back out there, if it was my left shoulder, I'll risk it. But it's my right shoulder.
Oh,
It's
that's
my
the throwing
throwing
shot.
shoulder. Yeah. See, if it
Yeah.
was the
See.
left, I kind of be
Yeah.
like, we can muscle that up, take a couple weeks off, and we good. But with that right shoulder, and I know I'm a guaranteed top 10 pick, I'm shutting it down. I have nothing else
I
to
mean,
show because I got film.
I, what else could he do for Alabama?
Nothing.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm kind of biased because I picked Alabama to win national championship. Like of course, I'm tired. I'm
So you
tired of
think without
Alabama,
Bryce, our
man.
hopes hurt?
I'm tired of Alabama, but I don't like the rhetoric and shit and how they counting the team out. Like, oh, the dynasty is over and shit like that. No, it's not
Right.
over, bro. The competition just got a little higher, but that don't mean that they can't grind these wins out and get a natty. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey,
but I
let me
think
say
I
something
think
right quick.
maybe with Milrow they fall short. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying. If it was my son, yeah, I probably shut him down. I probably be like, man, yeah, we need to
But see,
probably
okay,
sit
now
this
let me
out.
ask you this though.
But
Now you
You
remember the year we had the other running back that played quarterback, and I ain't talking about Jalen Hurts. I'm talking about what's his name? It's just on the tip of my tongue right now. I can't think of it, but he played the year we had Amari Cooper playing wide receiver. When we had
yeah, the
the
black guy
converted
number
running back,
10. I
Blake,
think
Blake,
no.
Blake,
Yeah, Blake.
uh,
Yeah, Blake.
Blake Sim, Blake Sim.
Yep.
Man, you saw what he did. Jalen Miro can be him, and with our defense and with a good sustained running game this year with Jalen Miro, we can make the Final Four. Now
Man,
I agree with you. We will be suspect on winning the national championship with Jalen, but we can make it to the game with Jalen. See what I'm
man, but
saying?
that yeah, I can make it. Y'all can make it. I think y'all might fall a little short. I don't but man, I think I can't pick them. I can't pick them no more if they sit Bryce Young out. But with Bryce Young,
Right.
I got to
But
win
okay,
it.
why
But
you can't?
I
Okay, because
understand.
see, we still got LSU suspect, or we see
Nah,
Auburn
LSU,
suspect.
man, and them, man, they ain't gonna do nothing. LSU, they out of there.
A&M ain't gonna
Yeah,
do nothing.
yeah,
Right. We
yeah.
still got the Mississippi schools. We got
Hey,
Mississippi
that's
State.
funny. Only y'all might have to worry about Ole Miss a little bit.
Hey, I worry about Lane every year. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm one of them Alabama
don't
fans
don't
that
sleep
really worry about Lane. I don't never
don't
sleep on
sleep on
Lane.
them. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what it is about the Mississippi schools, but I was telling my brother the other day. I said, man, A&M about to go into Mississippi State and get their ass whooped
Man, it's
because
Jimbo Fisher, man.
them goddamn Mississippi schools, they always got some smoke for A&M, bro. Like it never fails. It's been like that. They'll beat Alabama and get their ass kicked by both Mississippi schools. It's been
Right.
like that
But man,
every. It's been like that since
A&M
they've been in the
overrated this
damn
year, man.
man.
A&M,
That
they Jimbo. The reason what's wrong with Jimbo was what was
that,
wrong with
that
Nick. When
offense
Nick
is
had the
terrible.
goddamn right. Nick, that was the blessing that I love, that I respect, and I love Lane Kiffin for, because Lane Kiffin made Nick switch it up. If it
Right.
wasn't for Lane Kiffin, we'd still be 3 yards in the cloud of dust ass offense. You see what I'm saying?
But you know what it was though. To be honest with you, it was Johnny Manziel that made Nick switch it up.
Hey, you want me to tell you something? Hey man, I'm
Uh,
gonna tell you, I'm gonna bring a little history to it. When Alabama played USC long before me and you were born. You see what I'm saying? When they played, when Bear Bryant was still when the Bear was still the coach, we went out to USC.
yep.
We wasn't integrated at the time. We were still all Caucasian at the time. Alabama took the trip out to California, and them Negroes ran up and down on goddamn on Bear. Bear came back, and allegedly the story is that's been traveling around the circle since that game out there in California in the Coliseum, was soon as Bear got off the plane, he told his people that in Tuscaloosa, hey, look here, I understand about this race issue. I understand all that, but if y'all want to win, I need me some of them. I need to go get
Yeah.
them. See what I'm saying? If y'all want to, and we got a lot of them here in Alabama. We got a lot of them here in Alabama. So that helped it out.
I,
So I kind of see
I
what you're
heard
saying when I'm
I
relating
heard
to
a
this.
similar I heard a similar story, but I don't think I forget the team. I don't know if it was in USC, but I just got to roll with it.
No, it was
So
it was USC, brother. It was
okay,
USC.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it was
makes sense.
USC.
It
So
makes sense. Yeah, it makes
yeah.
sense. They would be the
So I
first
see what
team.
you're
You know what
saying.
I'm saying?
Right. I see what you're saying, because okay, look at it like this. Before we switched up the offenses, and before, you know what I'm saying, the modernization of the Alabama football program, we used to have problems with a Johnny Manziel. We used to have problems with a Cam Newton. We used to have problems with them type of quarterbacks. You feel me? So I
Absolutely.
get what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. He was like, hey man, I'm tired of losing to them. We need to go get me one of them. Everybody playing like that. I need to go get me the best one of them now.
Man, and it's crazy. It's crazy because everybody was crying about it, talking about it's basketball. It's basketball on turf, bro. This I'm gonna tell you
Shit.
where that offense really come from, bro. The spread offense come from West Texas, bro. The they call it the it was basically like the running gun. I mean the what's the name for it? But
Shoot.
I can't. Yeah, run and shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like that West Texas
Mhm.
Wild Wild West. That's
Yeah.
why they call it that. But it was because at the time, bro, Texas, like it was like in the '60s, and Texas football was very smash mouth. Pretty much whoever won in the trenches won the game. And
Right.
you had a team out there in West Texas that they knew they couldn't win in the trenches, but they had athletes on the outside. So they start running their offense. And I'm gonna tell you how you can see why this is true, because the most prominent team known for the spread offense is who? Texas Tech. Before
Right.
anybody was doing that shit, it was Texas Tech.
No,
They call it
well,
the
I'm gonna say like this. Hold on. I'm gonna say this though. You know where Mike Leach got that from too, though, right? From
it
Hal
must
Mummy.
Hal Mummy.
Yep, Hal Mummy been running that spread
See, you give me
shit
some
for the
school I don't even know.
longest. Yeah, Hal
Where
Mummy,
he
man.
coached at? Where he coached at?
Hal Mummy coach. Hal Mummy has coached. Okay, you remember Tim Couch? Played at Kentucky.
I remember Tim Couch.
Yeah, Tim Couch. Hal Mummy was the coach for Tim Couch when he was throwing that ball all around the field. When he was running 5 wide and he was running, only thing that he didn't do was he wasn't running like an RPO. But he was running a fake bubble screens. He was doing everything but the RPO with the quarterback, and that was
Okay.
long time ago.
And what school? What school did he come from? I mean, what area was
Oh no,
he
he
in?
come from he come from down that way. He come from down that way. So I agree
He
with
come
you.
from
I
West Texas.
agree with
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
because
come from
like
down that way. So yeah,
if you
he
look
brought it
at
to
it,
he brought it to the limelight.
yeah, because if you look at it, like all our schools is like our schools. That's because I mean that's the reason why they were saying, "Oh, Texas football ain't real football," because when y'all was smash mouth down there in Georgia, Florida, Alabama, y'all was still smashing. Like recently, y'all still smashing now. And we running the
Right,
spread. Everything is spread out in Texas. Ain't nobody running none of that shit. Look, man, you better spread these boys out. It's shotgun. It's a pistol. That's what it's been. That's what it's been out here for like maybe 20. Maybe maybe 10,
40
15
years.
years. Yeah,
Shit,
but yeah,
40.
it started way back then. But
Look,
yeah,
you gotta look at it like this
that's
though.
why the Big 12. Yeah,
Drew Brees and all them is from Texas. See what I'm saying?
yeah,
Drew Brees been goddamn throwing that ball like crazy for 40 years. You feel me? So this shit
for
been going. You
real.
right though. I
Yeah,
agree
that shit
with you.
been
You right,
going on,
dog.
man. At
You
first
right.
we got a bad rap. We got a bad rap for that shit. Niggas like, oh, that shit soft. It's all this and that, but it makes sense, bro. It's
Right.
mathematically that shit makes sense. Get good athletes
Right.
out there with speed and talent. Get
Right.
them out in space and let them make moves. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But
And when
then
when
you gotta
Alabama started doing that shit, it was over with, bro. Couldn't nobody fuck with Alabama once they started. Once they upgraded their offense, bro, that shit was sick.
but see, I tell everybody now, like, when I grew up, the game was inside out. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You
Facts.
you 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 fucked up the middle to go to the outside. You know what I'm saying? Now
Absolutely.
the game is outside out, tackle out, tackle out, tackle out. That's how the game is now. And
But
the reason why I say that is because everybody today is bigger, faster, and stronger too, though. You gotta look at it like that. Like, bro, just think about it. How many safeties? I'm gonna use the safety position. How many DBs, safeties, and corners back in the day was 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 200 pounds?
yeah, you're right. Sean
How
Taylor
many
was
got
the
there?
first one, and we was looking
Sean
at
Taylor
this
was the
nigga like
first
this
one,
shit can't
right?
be.
For
Yeah, we was
real,
looking
for
at this nigga
real.
like this shit don't make no sense. They had Steve Atwater and shit, but Atwater was really slow with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
they
when
was
he
more,
got
they
the
was more bulky. Yeah, right,
he knocked the shit out of your ass. But yeah, it was like that shit wasn't going on like that back then, man.
right. And see,
I
now
ain't
you
gonna
gotta
count.
look. You gotta look at Miles Garrett, bro. Miles Garrett is 6'5", 250, and running a 4.5. Coming around that
Yeah.
end, you ain't got nothing but
Hey,
2 seconds to get that ball out. Feel me?
with a 40-inch vertical leap. Come on, man.
Right,
This
and
shit can't be real.
and a 9 foot wingspan. But just
Yeah.
think about it like nowadays. Look at the offensive tackles. Back in the day, a 6'2", 6'3" offensive tackle was the perfect ideal size. Nowadays, if you
Facts.
6'2", 6'3", you playing the guard or center position because they need a 6'6", 6'7" goddamn tackle out there. See what I'm saying? So
So
I just go ahead.
so you feel like the game has evolved, like, genetically, physically, speed
Yeah, it
wise,
has.
size wise. Yeah. I
Analytic
mean,
wise too.
if you look at the data, bro, it's hard to argue that, you know what I'm saying? It's
right?
hard to argue that the game hasn't evolved, man. I
Cause
think
see,
it
I'm
has.
gonna tell you like this. All right. Currently, I'm helping a 10U football team here in my city, right? Bro, it's a little
Yep.
dude on my team, bro. I call him Little Henry. I call him Little Derrick Henry. Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. I am 5'9" and I weigh 187 pounds. This little dude he just turned 11 years old. He is 5'7" and him weigh 140.
Hey, when you see his
And
mama
he just
or his
turned
daddy,
11 years old.
hey, when you see his mama or his daddy, I bet it makes sense.
No, it don't. It don't.
It don't?
It don't.
Oh, damn,
No,
damn.
it's in the genetics or somewhere, and it's in the food or some shit. Because it don't. I looked at his mama today. I'm like, I look at her every day, and I smile, and I laugh. I be like, how the fuck you push this big little motherfucker out of you? What the fuck, lady? Like, god damn. Then I see her
Yeah.
daddy, and he almost as big as his daddy now. When he put it, and I'm gonna tell you like this: when this little dude put equipment on, bro, he bigger than me. You see what I'm saying? He
Hey,
my size when he put equipment on, bro. He 11 years old now, and he ain't. It's kids. Like it's a team. It's a program here in Mobile, the 8 Mile Giants, bro. When I say they the money team, bro, they have here in Mobile. We have a lot of talent in our area here in Lower Alabama, the Mobile Baldwin County area.
hell yeah.
Right now, and I tell everybody I put my region up against a lot of big cities because of the population per capita. But right now we have 15 current
Man,
NFL players from our region, right?
y'all got them niggas down there. see in Texas, bro, like people be looking at us like, man, y'all the biggest state, y'all should be cold. Bro, we big, but we only got 4 million black people. If you look at Georgia, Georgia got 3.7 million black people, and they
Yeah,
nowhere
it's
near
a
the
lot of
size
niggas.
of Texas. They got
Right,
them
there's a
niggas.
lot of niggas
You
stay
feel
over
me?
this way.
So when you look at it, Georgia looking at us eye to eye when it comes to football talent because they
I
got
see
them
what you're saying.
niggas. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see what you're saying. I see what you're
Like
saying.
like Florida got 3.9 million black people. So they up there too. I think the next
Right,
state is like North Carolina. They got like 2.7 million or something like that. But Alabama, y'all hold your own, man.
right.
Any of them states, man, Mississippi, Louisiana, they hold their own, bro.
You see, that's the only thing we do around them motherfucker play football from the age of 4. The people I tell
Yeah.
people I like, man, we started football, tackle football at the age of 4. They be like, oh no, that like look, that's just how it is. But man, I would say what I was saying. The team 8 Mile, bro, they have 11 kids. They have not 11. They have at least 20 kids at their program, not on one team, but they might have 5 on one team, 6 on another team, etc. But they have 20 kids that's in their program from the 8 teams that they have, because they have 8 teams. They have 20 of those kids that's in their programs that either their uncle or their daddy or they second cousin, because their mom or their daddy was the first cousin to a former or current NFL player, bro. Bro, they got so much talent and so much money's behind the program, and they got little dudes on 11, on the 10U, my age group, bro, that weigh more than me, that are bigger than me. I be looking at these little niggas like, bro, I would have to goddamn gonna put hands and feet on your little ass for real. I had to treat you like a grown ass man because you so goddamn big, little daddy. See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They ain't big, bro. These little kids, they different now. Everything is just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I can't put my hand on it because here I look at my own son. I be like, God damn, boy, you wearing my shorts. Nigga, you goddamn on the left around this motherfucker. Nigga, I got to goddamn check you about my shorts. I'm about to check you about my shoes in a little while. You feel me? Everything is
Nah, for
different.
real.
See what I'm saying? And it ain't like, cause he eat the same shit that I ate growing up. So it ain't like goddamn, I ain't like he eating nothing different. Like my little girl is sprouting up like a tree. I'm looking at her like, goddamn. I looked at a little girl today. They the same age, 4, and she was standing next to her, and I was like, God damn. They was talking my little girl. Your little girl 6. I'm like, nah, she 4. They looking at her like, well, what the hell is she eating? And she eating. I'm like, hey man, she eat the same shit I eat. You feel me? Look at me, I'm a little nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, so man, it's like, man, I agree with you with these kids, man. They keeping they fast with it too though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And shoot, but I love it though. I
Me too.
love it though. I be
Me too.
like, damn, these motherfuckers big is like shit. Like grown
Right.
motherfucking shit. Cause it's like it's like, man, I want to see them boys get to the highest of the highest of wherever they can be, And if it
Right.
don't work out, if it don't work out, if it don't work out with the sports, then just go to school, get your education,
Get your
learn,
education. Facts.
become a productive citizen. And if you feel
Facts.
like school not for you, get you a trade or whatnot, or whatever
Mm-hmm.
you love to do it, but don't be out here doing no crash dummy shit. Because
Right. I
it's
agree
a
with
lot of stories. It's a lot of stories of them kids out there, man, that they Texas A&M had a 5-star receiver. His last name was Demos. He was from a hood in Houston, like for a 5-star receiver to come out this place, because how Houston is, all the resources is to the outskirts and the suburbs. So we send
you.
all our kids
Every
to the
major city, every
yeah,
black city in America, bro.
just
I
like
deal
them.
with that down here right now. Right,
Exactly.
facts.
So exactly. So we send all our kids, and niggas complaining about the hood ain't the same and all this shit. Niggas talking down on the hood, like, bro. The reason why our inner city schools ain't no good is because of you, nigga. The same nigga that's
Mm-hmm.
talking about us, talking about we ain't this, we not good at, nigga. You moved out there. You sent your kid, but I can't blame you because the education level is better.
Education
Like
and the
come on,
stability is better.
coach,
Right.
coach. When we went to school, nigga, we had to fight every day. Damn near.
Right. I
You
agree
know what
with.
I'm
I
saying?
know. I feel you, nigga. I
we don't
understand.
we don't want our kids to go through that whole ass shit. So
Right.
like I can't be mad at them, but at the same time I don't agree with them talking down on in the city, because it's like we the reason. So it was a kid, he went to
We.
A&M,
I have.
5-star kid went to
Right.
A&M, and he got kicked out of school on some domestic violence shit. This nigga on the run still. This nigga right there, he's sitting right there in the hood on the north side of Houston, running from
Right.
the laws.
But look,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
I. I have the same thing, bro, that go on like here in my community, bro, in my
Facts.
old high school. That we wasn't no state champion level team. See what I'm saying? My
Yeah,
high with football, but now basketball, we like if you from Alabama and you say my high school name, they gonna know. Oh shit, them niggas can hoop. But with football, we always made it to the playoffs. We always compete. We may have a
yeah,
magical run here, but etc. But man, on Friday nights, cause see, I go to all my football. I still support my team. I still support my school, so I go to the games. Bro, on Friday nights, man,
right.
I be sitting if you go to my page and look at some of my high school lives, you will see how I talk. I be depressed because I be like, bro, some of these
Yeah,
people that we playing against these whites, these Caucasian schools, y'all from the hood right here with me. Y'all stay down the street. Y'all got
absolutely.
y'all
They got
kids around
man,
here.
they got our players getting down on us. You feel me?
Right,
Like
right.
they
But
star
see,
players are our kids, and they doing the fool on us. Back then, when we was in school, it used to be the knock. We used to have the athletes, but we ain't had the
right.
coaching. So
Look,
we get to the
look,
third round with them white boys, and they do some. They had the discipline, they had the coaching and shit, and then
right.
they had the referees
And the
on their
money.
side too.
And the
Yeah,
money. Right, that was
and the
saying, and the
referee.
money.
And then when we start breaking their ass out, flags start coming out of nowhere. So
Right,
that's how it used
that's
to
all
be
a
when
part of
I
the
was in
money.
school. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But
So
look, man,
that's
that's the
how it used to
same
be.
thing. What fucked up our innocence, and it's a good thing. It's a blessing for the kids. So let me say that
Facts.
first. I don't
Absolutely.
want to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. I don't want to take nothing
Yeah.
away from the
Because it's
opportunities that they get.
because they getting way more exposure, and then exposure, you gotta look
Right.
at what you doing. What you doing with your platform is gonna keep talking about sports, man. You're gonna build a platform for these kids where the kids that ain't being looked at can get looked at.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something
So
crazy, man. I was just telling my wife this the other day, and it's real talk. Like serious. I was just telling my wife this the other day. I said, man, baby, I really got the goddamn. I come from a cloth where I was fucked up as a child, and I went to the military, etc. I ain't gonna go into all that. But now,
right,
being
right.
a family man and trying to walk a different walk, I gotta try to walk that walk regardless. See, I'm still a man, but I still gotta try my best. But long
Facts.
story short, bro, all last week, Monday through Thursday, bro, I had at least two little dudes walk up to me talking about, Coach, I seen you on YouTube. I'm looking at these little dudes. I'm like, huh? I seen you on YouTube. So I had to think about it. And I asked one little dude, I was like, hey, bro, you must have typed in TMV Rally. He said, yeah, coach, and I seen you. And that made me really say, hey, man, these kids, my kids be looking at my dumb ass. See what I'm saying? So I got to really kind
Yeah.
of walk a certain walk because these little kids are real deal watching us. See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to, for my
Yeah.
platform, I'm trying to keep it, even though it's
And
adult,
then and then
but just child friendly too.
it means so much being from Mobile because I get around. I know about Mobile. It's raw. So
Right,
it ain't like Houston. Houston, a big city. It's so much opportunity everywhere. If you ain't doing nothing, you just a sorry ass nigga. But on the other end, Mobile is so much raw. It's not that much opportunity and shit like
you
that.
gotta get
I mean,
it. You gotta get it
yeah,
down here.
yeah, yeah. You got to really get it, and it's a real struggle. It's a real struggle.
Right,
I ain't taking nothing from nobody. People struggling everywhere, but in certain
right,
places in this country, it's way more jobs, way more opportunities for you to, what I'm saying, make ends meet and put some money in your pocket. So it means that much more for you doing it where you doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to put on. You got to definitely
right.
put
But
on for
man,
Mobile.
right. But man, like how like I was saying, but it's like for example, I'm gonna use a private school here in Mobile, McGill Tulane. Back when I was in high school, bro, McGill Tulane football program used to be our homecoming every year. Meaning everybody fucking playing. We smashing these people.
Yeah,
Now they're a
yeah,
powerhouse
yeah.
because what they did here in the state of Alabama, it's not just the state of Alabama. A lot of states do it now. And like I said,
Oh
it's a
yeah,
blessing. That's how a lot of these little
California
dudes from the hood
perfected it. California
with
perfected
that
it.
No Child Left Behind and the scholarship opportunities that George Bush, no matter how people do, every president do something that kind of benefit, even if it's trying, if he trying to benefit his people, it does benefit us in the low too. See what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts. Yep.
That's one of them programs that benefited our inner city kids because now they can go to these private schools. See what I'm
And
saying?
get the
They
education.
can like right, and with the Alabama Opportunity Scholarship, all you gotta do, and I promote it to these parents. I do. I can't lie to them because some of them I look at their kids and I be like, hey man, your son and your daughter, they need to get that opportunity. Hey man, go sign up for it. I don't do nothing to hurt, but just to sign up for it. You don't never know, and you can get free uniform. You get free school supplies. As long as your child do what he
Yeah.
supposed to do, him or her do what they supposed to do in the classroom, then you good to go. See what I'm saying? And that's
Facts.
been affecting our inner cities plus gentrification. That gentrification in every city
Oh
has fucked up
man,
here
it's
in
so
Mobile.
bad.
Right.
It's so bad, bro.
Yeah,
It's
see what
so
I'm
bad
saying?
in Houston, bro. And like my neighborhood is the number one gentrified neighborhood in Houston, bro, because it's right across the
Right,
street from the medical center. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And so look at it like
And,
this: with gentrification in these hoods, that and how they tearing down all the projects and they moving all of us out to the Section 8 houses. I'm gonna use Mobile because I like to use my city. I don't know how a lot of other cities politics work, so I use my city.
yep.
They tore all the projects down around here. Now what they did is they moved everybody out west into apartments and Section 8 homes.
Yeah.
So now those schools that was out west, like I'm gonna use a school here in Mobile called Baker High School. Baker High School used to be sorry for back in the day. They used to go 2-10 every year. See what I'm saying? 2-8 every year, 1-9 every year. Now them people are getting like the star quarterback. This little dude got offer from Bama. He's just in the 10th grade. See what I'm saying? I mean 11th grade. See what I'm saying? They getting them type of athletes now. See what I'm saying? Back in the day, they wasn't getting them at all because of the gentrification. Now them kids is out west, even though their parents are still in the hood every day. I see their dad is all the time. See their dad talk to their dad every day. But their kids is out west going to school out there. So it's benefiting their programs out there. Whereas in the inner city schools, we suffer. Bro, my school is in the third highest. We used to be in the highest classification before they added 7A. But now my school
Right.
is is in the third largest classification in Alabama, 5A, right? 5A,
Right.
bro, you should at least at the minimum to have a sustained program, you should have at least a minimum of 45 to 60 boys on your sideline. Bruh, when I say on Friday nights for my high school, bruh, my nigga, we got goddamn at least 20. We have no more than 27 boys suiting up on Friday nights, man. We playing in the toughest region in the third highest classification in the state of Alabama, bro. We played the number one team in 5A a couple weeks ago. UMS Wright. They basically Alabama, bro. They had 87 fucking people on their sideline. We had 23. How the fuck you gonna beat that? What happened with it,
Yeah.
Gordo? You already know what it is.
So how does a 7A school? How do
It go by
so
population. It go
enrollment?
by enrollment, right?
Right. So basically, it's a lot of kids in the school, but it's not a lot of kids in the football program.
Right. It is. We got it's a lot of kids that walk around, but see, I'm in that neighborhood in Mobile where it's one of the worst neighborhoods. So a lot of these
So
kids that got these talents, they not playing football, they doing other things. So I'm saying it's hard. Like they
man,
play football from the age of 4 through 12, 13. But after 13 shit, the life thing caught a lot of them now. See what I'm saying?
nah, see
That's what's
that's
been fucking up too.
see that's what I was talking about when I said Mobile, how raw it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
like
And
at
but man, I'm sorry.
like what
And
like
when I
what
say I'm sorry, but look, hey, when I say, bruh, goddamn, bruh, when I looked over at that sideline, when I got in the motherfucking bleachers and I looked over there, I said, ain't no way in hell we finna even score tonight. And them motherfuckers got 87 because what they do is at the private schools, they can suit up eighth graders. They can suit up eighth grade all the way up. See what I'm saying? 12. And bro, they were playing the eighth graders on our and when I say Anthony, they were playing the eighth graders on my dumb ass in the fourth quarter, bro. And they still were moving about. Man, that shit and they when I say they look like Alabama because a lot of a lot of their parents, it's a rich private school. They don't even take the Alabama Opportunity Scholarship over there. If you black and you go to that school, it's either because they want you for your athletics or your parents got money. If you go to that school, and they had 87 fucking boys. I'm talking about I'm looking over that motherfucker. I'm like, bruh. And they strong. I'm talking about they got four,
man?
5 D1 commits on their team every year. You see what I'm saying?
Look,
Strong
I'm
like that, bro.
I'm gonna say this. Coach. The average 6A school in Texas, 6A, that means you got like from anywhere from 2,500 to 4,000 kids in your school or something like that. But it's
Bro.
like, bro, the average 6A school has 300 football players on it. Like they
Right.
got they got a freshman team, a freshman A team, a freshman B team, a JV A team, a JV B team. You know what
Hey
I'm
man,
saying?
y'all
And
got
then they
million
have the
dollar
varsity
football
team.
stadiums in Texas, nigga, in high
Bro,
school, bro.
bro, they got 300 kids. Like these schools that I be following, bro, they have 300 football players in
Like
their school.
Allen,
Bro,
Texas, they got
Allen
goddamn
probably got 350. Allen probably
right.
got
But see,
350
you gotta
football
look at it like
players.
this though. That's just 6A, right? Here,
Yep.
here, our 7A, their enrollment is like 12, 1,300. It ain't no more than 20, 28, 29 at the max. See what I'm
Oh
saying?
nah. See, our 6A got like our 6A
Right. See,
2,500. That's you
right, our
barely.
7A, our 7A is like y'all 3A.
You think so?
Yeah, size
I
wise,
think
because okay,
I
if
was
if
like
y'all
Hoover,
7A,
like Hoover would be in
Hoover,
our 6A. That would be a 6A school in Texas.
it'd be a 5A.
Uh, you think? Damn.
Yeah, it'd be a 5A.
See that because that's what I was
Every
telling.
school that's in the every school that's 7A in Alabama, if you move the
Man,
whole 7A Alabama to Texas, the whole 7A will have to at least drop down to a 5A.
man, Duncanville, the school that a lot of people talk about out here
Yeah,
with a lot of
I know
talent in
about them.
Dallas area, man, that school got
Yeah,
4,000 kids
right. See,
easily.
and that's okay. That's 3, 4 high schools in my city combined.
Yeah. See,
You see what I'm
that's
saying?
wild.
Right.
That's wild. That's wild.
I'm gonna tell you like this: Mobile is you got Huntsville, Birmingham, Montgomery. Mobile is the fourth largest city in Alabama, but it's the largest school system, and we only have 12, 11. No, yeah, excuse me. Now we have 10 public high schools, and we the largest school system in Alabama, and that's just on the
Yeah,
high.
man, I ain't.
We ain't got this is small around this motherfucker. We ain't got a lot of kids that going into big program. Now up there in Birmingham area, their schools are bigger because they have more people up there, but it still won't
Absolutely.
be compared to down y'all way, bro. That's it in Texas. That's it. Y'all got $1 million stadiums.
Man, this shit, man, 60 million. This build a stadium, you gonna start off at 60 million out here. We got a bullshit stadium. They built a bullshit ass stadium in Katy for 90 million. The stadium they
Bro,
built in Allen with 60 million, and that stadium looked way better. So I don't
I
know
can go
who.
live. I can go live and show you our new stadium is under construction right now at our high school right now. We finally getting a stadium, bro. I can look at that shit and you can be like, boy, that's a park ball stadium in Texas.
Hey man,
I'm
these
just being
motherfuckers
honest,
crazy.
bro.
These motherfuckers
For how what
crazy
y'all
out here,
got
bro.
going on, y'all niggas got junior college state. Y'all, bro, y'all. Okay, I went to Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, all right, in Mississippi. The stadium that I seen Duncanville and Katy and all them play in, and what's Friday Night Lights? Perryman and all them,
Odessa, yeah,
Odessa Perryman.
Odessa, yep.
Yeah, all them stadiums, bro, was better than the junior college stadium that I was playing in Mississippi. And every junior college stadium that I visited in Mississippi, every one of them schools stadiums is bigger and better than those junior college,
Yeah,
bro. Y'all,
I ain't
some of
gonna
them
lie,
schools
bro.
are better than some of them program stadiums are better than college stadiums.
I ain't gonna lie, coach. Even like the post schools playing in good ass stadiums. Like
Right.
when I went to Prairie View A&M. When I got there, I was like, man, bro, like I was gonna walk on and play football because I had some situations where I was committed to a team and they took another guy, but
Right, I know that. I know, bro. Look, hey, look, bro,
we was so
bro,
good.
bro. Try, look. Let me say this. Try, goddamn, having a Mississippi State offer sitting right on your table is getting pulled because you kept making a goddamn 15 to 14. All you needed was a 16. You know the ACT. I'm just saying,
Oh
Cam,
yeah,
what
that's
happened
a
with you,
yeah.
little bro? So I know what you're saying about that shit. And then look, I didn't know the junior college politics of football, bro. That's one reason why I ended up going to the military because I got discouraged. I was a better baseball player than a football player. So I actually was trying to go to school to play baseball, but I ended up walking on. And I never that's when I first ever I knew of a red shirt, but I never heard of a gray shirt in my life. Bro, after I
Yeah,
had made the
yeah.
team, I made the team. A couple
Can't
days
play.
later, coach come to us and say, "Hey, I'm gonna have the gray shirt." So I'm like, "What the fuck is that, coach? Hold on." He explained
Yeah,
to me.
you
He
can
said, "Man, listen,
practice. Yeah, I know
I
what
can,
it is. Yeah.
it wasn't even no practice. It was just straight watch films and lift weights. It wasn't even no practice. And see what it was. He had 4 boys coming from LSU, 2 boys coming from Louisiana Lafayette, and a boy coming from Tulane. And everybody played DB. So all of us incoming freshmen, except for one boy, 2 of them got one boy stayed on the team. He was good. I can't lie. It's just he was a fuck up in school, but this little nigga was live as fuck. Then you had 2 boys took a red shirt, and the other 3 of us we had a guy. I mean the other other 4 of us, bro. We had a guy that ain't gonna take a gray shirt. 3 of us was like, fuck this shit. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna be down here in the middle of fucking nowhere and goddamn I ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I could just do other shit. Well, the other little dude, he stuck with it. Then on the baseball side, bro, same damn near the same shit happened to me almost. Well, I just got red shirt. I ain't get gray shirted because you had 2 boys come from Ole Miss and they needed a roster spot. See what I'm saying? So that politics, that's why
Man, the
I hate the
politics is
politics.
crazy.
Yeah, the political
The
side of
politics
sports. That's what I
the
hate about
politics
that.
is crazy. And the thing
Roll
about it
Tide,
is,
Cam.
the thing about it is, why we just can't play? Why we can't just run the ones and get this shit over with?
Right. Let me see if I'm better than this nigga from LSU. Just because
Yeah,
he went
let's
to
find
LSU,
out.
that don't mean that
Man,
because
they
LSU
don't want to
ain't got
they don't want
everybody.
to give a nigga they don't want to give a nigga the reps. They just really based off of I recruited this dude. It's a coach. Well,
Mm-hmm.
recruited this dude, the position coach. We gonna give him every opportunity to succeed and shit like that. That's what they was on. I wasn't feeling that shit. I was like, man, fuck this shit. Y'all got me fucked up. So, but I was like, man, fuck y'all anyway. Like, I played in the better stadium in fucking high school. Now Prairie View, that they didn't got
Right, the
they
planet
they
is
they
trash.
yeah, they better weight room and everything. They didn't got their shit together. They shit look better now. But back then, I was like, man, fuck y'all, man. I ain't
The
walking.
whole
I'm
swag,
about to
bro.
walk.
That's one
I,
thing.
I I
That's one
walked
thing
on. I'm
I'm
about to walk
praying.
right the fuck off.
Right. Man, that's one thing I'm praying Coach Prime, bro, Coach Dion, bro, Coach Sam to stay at Jack State forever, bro. Please
And
don't leave. Please don't
and let
leave,
me
Coach.
and
Please.
let me tell you how God worked, man. The dude the team that beat that school by 98-0. I
Yeah.
went my coach, this dude, he lived across the street from Coach Burrow Jones. Grew up seeing this dude every day. He took me to SFA because he knew the coaches. And boy, when we got there, my film didn't work.
Damn.
They was gonna let me walk on over there. And I was feeling that because it was a better environment. It's not an
Yeah,
HBCU.
man. Right.
You feel me? They got good
Damn.
facilities. It was just like, yeah, it was a college field. Like I respected it. And when I got
Right.
there, my film ain't work, but my homeboy ended up going. I'm like, man, it just ain't meant for me to go here, bro. Like
Hey, man,
I
well,
had
like
the
you said,
grades,
man, God works in
SATs, and
mysterious
everything.
ways.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Yeah.
had the
It's just some
grades,
things don't be meant
SATs,
for us.
everything, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
it.
but
That's
but
it, man.
but
But
anyway,
go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
that's why I pushed the line. I pushed with this with the high school football, man. I push high school football all day, every day. So
Right.
I be
Me too.
trying to expose kids and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
building on that, man, so I can make sure. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fast. That's
Because
fast. Right. That's it. Cause man, I'm gonna tell you like this. That's why I love college too, because like you, I follow recruiting. I follow from when these kids
oh
got them
yeah,
being highest from freshmen all the way up. And if you got them on the map before you're a freshman, hell, I'm trying to find it because I love amateur sports. See what I'm saying? That's what I love.
facts.
The
Man,
pro sports, you know.
I might go watch some semi pro tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I am.
Right.
Like real
Yeah,
talk.
because
Like
it's just, man, it's just because you know the NFL. For one thing, man, I'm a Cleveland Brown fan, so it's kind of hard to be into NFL the whole full season. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause by week 5, I already know shit. We dead. You see what I'm saying?
well,
But
nigga, shit, you,
it's
me too,
just
nigga.
the it's just the political side
Look,
because we already know with certain teams and certain players they gonna do what they do. So that's why I kind of Sundays. I'm gonna tell you on Sundays I really don't do nothing but watch Red Zone. I don't really. I rarely watch a full game on Sunday, but on Saturdays, bruh, if I'm in my house or by a device that I can watch football, bruh, I am locked. I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be Wagner versus Spring Hill College. I don't care. I'm watching that shit, bruh. I'm gonna tell you couple years ago, I was watching um um it was they were it was a school in Piney Point, Maryland. It's a seaman school. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
For seamen, they have a football program, bro, and they were playing somebody. I don't know who the fuck they were playing, but they was on ESPN 3 or some shit. And I was bored and wasn't nobody on TV. And I looked, I said, oh shit, football. And I was like, shit, and I just sat there and watched that shit, bro. And I was engaged. I sit there and watch Canadian football. See what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit. You know, over there in Europe, bruh, this summer when they had the USFL, right after the USFL ended, you know, I was trying to find a football fix, and I was on YouTube, and I just, bro, you know how you search? I just searched live football, and the NFL, you know how they had them NFL Europe teams with the Frankfurt Galaxy and all that shit, and the Calgary Stampede or whatever. They got some of that same shit going over there. And they playing American football, bro. And that shit on YouTube and they be having live games, bro. And I was tapped the fuck in watching that shit hard, bro. I'm talking about hard. I was like, see, this shit live. Fuck that. Cause this is the
man.
football side.
What tripped me out is when I started watching the Canadian Football League and I saw a lot of them players that I grew up watching in high school.
Watching, yeah.
I'm like, damn, this nigga was a 5-star recruit. Like this nigga went to LSU, this nigga went to Tech. Like this
Right.
nigga, oh, he over there balling. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know a couple
And
dudes, man, from my city that played up there, man, like Ellis Langston. And like, man, I was talking about the school earlier. I was saying that how Auburn got pipelines. And it's a school here in Mobile, Williamson High School. It's a pipeline basically to Auburn. One of the former players, Antonio Coleman, he used to play for Auburn, played in the league. He played in Canada. Now he back playing. He's the head coach at his alma mater and shit. But he played up there in Canada too. Only thing about it, they only can have a certain amount of U.S. citizens on their team. That's the only thing.
nah, that's crazy. Cause
Hell yeah, I watch rugby.
Canada boys
I
cannot play
watch
football, man.
Yeah, I watched the shit out of Australian rule football. I watched the shit out of that. Boy, they motherfucker be, boy, that shit be like pick them up and bust them. Really, and I know everybody have cause like when I grew up in Cleveland, it was called Dino Man. You see what I'm saying? Where every man for themselves, you throw the ball up, all that shit. Down south in Mobile, when I got down here, it was pick them up, bust them. That's still what the kids call that shit. But that seems like that's what rugby be about. That shit seem like it's just pick them up and bust them. That shit be fun. I love watching that shit.
High
I just
ball.
don't know the rules.
Yeah. I know
If I
one
learn the
thing. I
rules,
know it.
I'm on that shit.
I know it ain't no forward passes. That's one thing I know about it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's about the only thing I know. Ain't no full passes.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, them boys hitting, man. Them boys, they ain't got no helmets on. They hitting.
No equipment. They just got jock straps and shin pads on them.
But
Blasting the
but
shit out of each other.
but if you look at it, they tackling the right way because they ain't got no
Yeah.
helmets on.
Right. You don't see too many devastating injuries like that, and that's a surprising, bro. Because you don't
Man,
really
that
see too many devastating injuries in rugby like that. For even like in the States, if you watch rugby, because what I'm saying, like here in Mobile, they had a rugby league, and I went to the battleship and watched that shit one time, man. I took my wife and my son, and we sat there and watched these grown men, and she was, we were all engaged. I was like, shit, I want to fucking play. Let me find me. I was so hyped up, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that's the only thing. If I can, I didn't see no, and they were hitting hard, like you say. I just
they
didn't
be
see
hitting,
nobody
bro.
get up talking about I got my head hurt, I got concussion and shit like that. I'm like, damn. And y'all motherfucker got y'all full go with no equipment on. Shit, grown ass men. Shit, blasting each other out there.
Absolutely. So I like my thing is I see how that worked. That's cool. Like I'm like, damn, maybe they just take the helmets off of football. But one thing I see that what they do with football is like at practice, you see them with these extra pads on top of their helmet.
Yeah,
It's like why
the
don't they just
concussion.
wear them shits? Yeah, why don't they just wear them shits during the game? Like if they good enough for y'all to wear at practice, just put them hoes, put some logos on them bitches, like spray paint them hoes or do whatever you gonna do.
And give them extra padding up that motherfucker.
Yeah, give them a little extra padding up there, bro.
Right.
It's like okay,
And
if they good,
that's something
if,
that is true though. That is true.
bro, if it's good enough to use at practice, I see all the Jackson State got them. Everybody got them. If it's
Right.
good enough to use
But
at
I'm gonna
practice,
tell you
bro.
though, it's one thing about football. No matter how old you is, no matter so if you new school with it or you old school with it, no matter what, man, injuries in football is a part of the game. See what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah,
like I say now. It's just these little dudes, man. They bigger and that strength and that speed that these little people that these children got, man. Because I just think about it. Us growing up. What I'm saying? I might not know your age, but you just sound like we probably around the same, what I'm saying, era or
I'm
something
about
like that.
32. I'm about 32,
Okay.
class of
Well,
2009.
okay, I'll be 41 this year, but you still kind of grew up around that same cloth of football, right? We
Yeah, yeah.
we
I was at the tail end of it though, like
right.
the
But just
concussion
think about it
shit
like
and all
this
that shit. That shit came after I was in like
at the
long
end.
gone,
Just
like three
just
years
think
later
about
or
it like
some
this
shit.
though. For our training back in the day, you really had to have some money to go to these specialized training facilities. Most of the time, that shit was backyard. If your daddy or your uncle or something like that, if you had that around, then was the niggas teaching you how to goddamn do your footwork, et cetera, et cetera. And then you gotta look at the only thing we had visualized was Madden or Tecmo Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Games like that, et cetera. Nowadays, bro, these little niggas got goggles where they can goddamn watch football film and all, except they can do so much to where the opportunities is expanded with knowledge, not just physically, but knowledge, the knowledge of football that they can get at a young age. Just think about it like this, man. A 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old can know NFL and college terminology at that age. They can, if they really love
Absolutely.
football, they can understand the terminology at that. Well, back in the day, we didn't know that shit. See what I'm saying?
And just
We didn't
yeah,
know
and
that
just
shit.
look at it. Just look at it, coach. Back then, I'm gonna say by the time I graduated, YouTube was started in 2008. Back then, bro, they didn't have no film and none of that football games and all that shit that they got
Right.
now on YouTube. It wasn't even about that. It was just motherfuckers just, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, like everybody was trying to figure it out back then.
Hey,
It
let
wasn't
me tell
like
you,
maybe
I got.
2010 when
I'm gonna tell you
YouTube
the
started
craziest
evolving.
thing. I got three little boys. They 10. They still babies. And I call them baby because they still play around. They still play in the grass type shit. I asked one little dude, it's his first year playing football. I say, man, what made you play football? Is your mom your dad? He said, no, coach. I said, well, what made you play football? Fortnite. I said, huh? He said, I got Patrick Mahomes on Fortnite. So it's just a lot of shit make them. Well, what I'm saying is a lot of shit introduced them to football in different ways. Whereas us, you know what I'm saying, us growing up, we was introduced to football as in, here go your football, nigga. Or you sitting there and you see your people's watching football on Saturdays and Sundays. That's how we was
Yeah,
introduced.
yeah, that's
Where they
it.
introduced so differently now. Like this little dude was introduced to football fucking Fortnite. See what I'm saying? Like Fortnite made this little dude think about football. Like what where that come from? See what I'm saying? That's just so crazy now, bro.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. And like I said, like you were saying, there's so much film and all type of stuff like terminology and everything is available now for like these kids really be studying, man. Like
Right.
I be watching them, I be impressed. Like I
Me
really
too.
do. Like
And then
I
you gotta look
seen
at it
it.
like
I
this.
seen the team. I
Just
seen
think
the
about it.
team.
We didn't have 7-on-7 camps like how they got now.
We had 7-on-7, but we ain't had the camps. Like where
Right,
they
that's what I'm
had
saying. We ain't had the
the
camps like they
teams,
got now.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they got like 7-on-7s that's traveled. That's AAU football now. We didn't have it like it was just
Hey,
your high school team going against somebody else. Nowadays they got
hey, coach.
specialized teams. Yes, sir.
And look how many personal trainers it is out there now.
Oh,
Speed coaches,
facts.
strength coaches.
Yes.
Like it's so many guys out there that's like helping these kids get better and faster and stronger. That is ridiculous.
Hey,
And
look, you want me to tell you how what was a parachute back in the day for us? You put on you strap a sheet behind your ass and try to run, or a nigga holding your ass with a rope or something. These little niggas got parachutes and shit now, bro. Like for real. Shit is all the way live for their little ass, bro. Like seriously, it's all
yeah, for real.
that's why, but see, that's why the game has transformed so much to where, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the older generation, the guys that's older than me, they still ain't been able to catch up. I just look at even from my level of football that I'm every day with, not watching, but I'm talking about hands on with. We joke with the older dudes that's older than us. I be like, bro, y'all gotta get in for my time. Ain't no more 3 yards in the cloud of dust, coach. That shit dead. Why? What's up with you? That shit is gone. That 3 yards in cloud of dust football, it has been deceased for at least 10 years now. If you think about it.
Yeah, yeah, it's gone. It's out of there.
Yeah, that
You
shit
know,
gone.
shoot.
Hey,
Yeah,
that shit
it's
all
out
the
of
way
there, bro.
gone, bro. Yeah. Hey, but man, you got anything you want to say, man? I'm finna wrap it up right quick.
Nah, man. I just enjoying chopping it up with you, man. Keep
Hey,
doing
I
what you're
appreciate
doing.
it, big dog.
Keep doing
Appreciate
what
it.
you're doing, man. It's been a great Saturday. College football, man. Everybody stay blessed. Everybody keep their head up. If you're going through something, man, just know that bad times don't last. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So just stay prayed up. Keep pushing. When times get tough, tough get going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all stay blessed.
Hey, man, like I say, man, I'm gonna try to keep this going, man, every Saturday, bro. Cause I just, that be especially for college football. I'm gonna try my best to keep this shit going every Saturday, man. I sure appreciate you, brother. Real talk though,
Oh
for
yeah,
real, man.
I'll be in here, bro. For real. This
I
is what I
appreciate it.
love.
Yes, sir.
All right, for sure
Yes, sir.
then, bro.
All
Peace.
right. Yep.
Yep.
Hey man, say everybody, man. Like I say, man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. And the ones that's gonna see it from the sidelines when they do see it, I do appreciate that too, man. Man, today and every Saturday is a great Saturday when it comes to college football. Hey man, if your team lost, you can't do nothing but laugh at your ass. Hey, if your team struggle one today, and you talked all that shit about Alabama football, and your team struggle one today, Georgia. Oh God, oh God. Let me get that focus. Say, but for real though. Hey man, salute to the Kansas Jayhawks for being 5-0 for the first time since 1922. No, for real though. Since what, about 2006? Y'all have a great program going on. Hey man, I just want everybody to keep that same energy that y'all had against Bama when we barely beat Texas. When we struggle win against Texas, y'all keep that same energy for when Georgia just struggle win, barely won against a suspect sorry ass Missouri team. I'm just saying. But anyway, man, y'all already know what I'm gonna tell you. Shit, every day above that dirt is a blessing, no matter what. Stop all that stressing. Like for real, bro. Cause shit, hey man, somebody, I don't care where you live at. It's somebody on your street, somebody around that corner, somewhere that's doing way worse than you. Shit, keep your head up and keep grinding. Also, man, I tell you, live your life, do you. Cause when I tell you shit, those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. Catch the pass though. That's all I'm gonna say. Catch the pass though. You feel me? Hey man, salute, much respect. Y'all already know it's your boy Coach. More love.